are live from the ASRC for this first Mountain East Conference matchup of the year for the Lady Toppers on the West Liberty Sports Network. This game is brought to you by Belmont Savings Bank, A&B Kia, Country Club Rehabilitation Campus, The Store, Hundos, and Main Street Bank. Again, thank you for joining us on the West Liberty Sports Network. I am Todd Ullom, joined today by former Lady Hilltopper basketball player herself, Emily Bucon. Emily, thank you for being on the broadcast today. It is not your first time being on the West Liberty Sports Network, but the first time on the broadcast side of things. But thank you for being here today, filling in for Kyle Patrick.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Well, it's a big one today. The Lady Toppers, again, it's the first Mountain East Conference matchup for the Lady Toppers, but it's against Glenville State, one of the top teams in the conference, have been for quite a while. Let's take a look at the conference standings as they stand today. Glenville State at number 1 at 3-0. West Liberty right behind at 2-1, along with Charleston, Concord, Notre Dame, Shepherd, the only 1-1 team. West Virginia State, Fairmont, Virginia Wise, and Wheeling Jesuit all at 1-2. Then Urbana and West Virginia Wesleyan both winless on the season as of today. We take a look at the matchup for tonight's game. The Lady Toppers pretty even there in the scoring offense and defense, 75.3 for both. That's kind of an anomaly even early on in the season, just after a few games played. 36.5, a little bit over 36.5 rebounds per game, and over 18 assists as well. But Glenville State, 114 points per game, 86, almost 86.5 points given up per game, close to 50 rebounds and almost 20 assists per game. Do those stats look similar to when you had to play Glenville State?
Yeah, they're typically known to be a pretty fast-playing team.
Well, let's take a look at some of the players to watch for this Glenville State team. Emily Stoller, believed to be in the starting lineup this afternoon, 20 points per game. She's shooting 50% from the floor, almost 5 rebounds, 3 assists as well per game for the season. And Rashana Stone, number 20, 15 points so far per game. She's shooting well over 50% from the floor, almost the same from behind the arc. Everybody shoots well on this Glenville State team, so these are just two of the big shooters you have to watch out for the Lady Pioneers. Now for the Lady Toppers players to watch, of course, Marissa Brown, 23 points per game, 11 blocks so far in the season, 12 rebounds a game as well, averaging that double-double, and her free throw percentage is great. Don't look at the three-point percentage. She hasn't even taken a three-point shot yet, so it doesn't matter, but shooting over 65% from the floor. Then Taylor Johnson, the junior transfer newcomer this year, 22 points, 6 steals, almost 5 rebounds, almost 5 assists, 50% from behind the arc, almost 50% from the floor as well. Taylor Johnson just across the board playing really well for the Lady Toppers this season. Well, when we come back from the break, we will have starters and coaches and tip-off on the West Liberty Sports Network.
Visit Wheeling, West Virginia.
Welcome back to the West Liberty Sports Network. We go with the starters for Glenville State. A change in their starting lineup as usual. Glenville State has a plethora of players that could start for just about any team in the Mountain East Conference. Number 5, Blage Burgess. Number 10, Courtney Davis. Number 20, Rashana Stone. Number 23, Emily Stoller. And number 25, Donajay Scott. Now for your Lady Hilltoppers starting lineup. Number 5, Audrey Tingle, the 5'6" sophomore. Number 15, Marissa Brown, the 6'3" senior. Number 21, Brandy Peter, a 5'8" senior. Number 22, Taylor Johnson. And last but not least, number 32, the senior for Pittsburgh, PA, Johnny Olkowski. Your head coach for the Glenville State Lady Pioneers, Kim Stevens. It's her 3rd season at Glenville. She's already got back-to-back Mountain East Conference titles. Also a former player for the Lady Pioneers. And for your Lady Hilltoppers, head coach Kyle Cooper in his 2nd season as the head coach at West Liberty. 13-16 last season, 12-10 in Mountain East Conference game in his first year. They were slated in the preseason poll last year to be 8th in the conference. They finished 4th. This year in the preseason, they're slated to go 4th in the conference. If they had the same improvement, they will finish number 1 in the Mountain East. And today is their first big test in Mountain East Conference play. We check with Lauryn Fridley, our sideline reporter, who spoke with Coach Cooper before the game. Lauryn, take it away.
Coach Cooper said his team is very excited to get this early test start out of the way with this Glenville State team. The Pioneers are the reigning MEC season and tournament champs and are currently 3-0 to start off the season. Coach said his team always talks about these big moments and works and plays hard every day to make sure they come out prepared.
Thank you, Lauryn. Good advice. Here's Lady Toppers get the opening tip and a foul called on Glenville State. It'll be on number 5, Blage Burgess. First team foul for the Pioneers. Tingle lobs it down to Brown. The shot is good. Classic play for the Lady Toppers there. Glenville State's turn. This will be a fast-paced ball game underneath to Emily Stoller, but the ball is knocked away. A foul is going to be called on Audrey Tingle, her first, team first. Stoller will throw this one in from the baseline to Courtney Davis. Around the horn they go. Now, the shot clock, not a violation, just a mix-up with the scores table, so they'll get that shot clock fixed up before the start of this play. The officials get it all squared away with the scores table. Lob it in and around to go again. Stoller, the leading scorer for these Lady Pioneers, goes down low. Taylor Johnson there with the steal. Lady Toppers set things up in the half court. They go down low to Brown again. Can't get this one to go. Double team. Courtney Davis comes up with it. Nice move and a finish. A tie ball game at 2. Olkowski looking to break the press with the Lady Toppers. Johnson, a one-woman show, doing a nice pass. Brandy beat her for 3 from the side. This is Stone for Glenville State, trying to respond immediately. Can't do it, has to go back to Courtney Davis. Deep three-point shot, too long. Olkowski with the rebound. Tingle going to be fouled. It'll be the second foul on Blage Burgess, second team foul as well. And here comes a new 4. We usually see 5 with Glenville State, but it's going to be Courtney Davis staying on the floor for the Lady Pioneers. The platoon subbing is nothing new to Glenville State. You saw it a lot when you were a player, Emily.
Yeah, Glenville typically plays 5 in, 5 out, and really fast. They have to switch because they play so fast in that press.
Well, the press is something the Toppers have been able to beat here today. So far, Maya Horn can't get this shot to go. I'm sorry, that was Zakiah Winfield. Olkowski. Three-point shot doesn't go, but the rebound is gotten by Audrey Tingle. This shot is blocked on the way up. Here comes Glenville State again. This is Maya Horn, number 1. The shot is good for the senior. Back off the press just a little bit. Olkowski down low to Marissa Brown. This shot rolls around, doesn't go though, and Courtney Davis gets another rebound. Back and forth we go. Abby Stoller, the younger Stoller, she gets the good bucket. Glenville State takes their first lead, 6-5. Taylor Johnson for 3 from Olkowski, can't get it to go. And a fight for the ball. Courtney Davis puts a teammate on the floor, but gets the rebound. Abby Stoller trying to spin on Marissa Brown. The shot doesn't go, good defense. Here comes Tingle after the rebound. Finding Johnson, off the glass and good. All the way up the floor to Courtney Davis. Shot is good over Olkowski. And it's just back and forth. Quick pace for both of these teams. Brown gets that ball out of the air and finishes. It's her second bucket of the night. She's got 4 points. Maya Horn, no good. Rebounded by Olkowski, and the Toppers are going to push this again. 5 on 4 if they can. Tingle muscling her way through the lane. Doesn't get the shot, but the foul, and she will shoot 2. Foul will be on number 2, Zakaya Winfield, her first, team 3rd. And Tingle has an opportunity to get her first points and tack on to that 1-point lead. We take another look at this. And Tingle, one of the shortest players on the floor, able to show the muscle though and power through and get that shot off, drawing the foul. Olkowski and Beater get a breather as Liv Belknap and Morgan Bruner enter the game for the Lady Toppers. Nice spin, but the shot is no good. An offensive rebound for Glenville State. She just tosses the ball up. Morgan Bruner says thank you. Tries to go inside to Brown, but this pass is knocked away by Scott. And here comes Parker. Pull-up jumper, too long. And they're going to call a push. This one on Audrey Tingle. She disagrees. It'll be her second team foul as well. And here comes Grace Fodor for the Lady Toppers and a new 5 for Glenville State. Folks, every stoppage of play, there's going to be a new 5 for Glenville State. And they've been doing that for a very long time. Throwing this ball in from the baseline will be Winfield. Courtney Davis' shot is blocked by Marissa Brown. Here come the Toppers. Belknap, deep 3, no good. Long rebound, she gets it, and a new shot clock for the Toppers. Pass inside, stolen away by Courtney Davis. One of the top seniors on this team for Glenville State, a ton of experience. And drive here by Vasquez Rivera. A foul going to be called against Taylor Johnson, her first, team 3rd. Teams are now tied with 3 fouls apiece, and another new 5 for Glenville State. Throw this one in. Emily Stoller, driving shot is good. Ball game tied at 10. Johnson, double teamed, looking for somewhere to go. Keeps her dribble though. And finally a foul called against Glenville as Taylor Johnson was going to beat the press herself.
That was a great job by Johnson being strong with the ball.
They'll call this foul on Tayshawn Hubbard, her first, team 4th. And Bruner will throw this in from the sideline. They've got Emily Stoller guarding Taylor Johnson, probably 2 of the more athletic players for both of these teams. And now another foul on Glenville State, this one on Emily Stoller, her first, team 5th. A little bit too much hand checking, the officials say. So that will send Taylor Johnson to the line. First one is good for Taylor Johnson on the season. She's shooting over 86% from the free throw line. And I try to wait and say that after her first free throw is made so I don't jinx her second one good as well. Toppers lead 12-10. Picks up the dribble, bounce inside, shot's no good, and Taylor Johnson there for the rebound. Grace Fodor driving, and a great shot from Grace. It's what she's been doing for 3 years now on the Hilltop. She gets back quickly on defense. The drive is good for Scott. And what a quick pace this ball game has been played at. Now they're going to call the offensive foul on Grace Fodor. And with that stoppage in play, it's going to be immediate timeout. We will take the break as well. 4:34 left in this opening quarter. West Liberty leads 14-12 on the West Liberty Sports Network.
A&B Kia, the Valley's only total indoor showroom, is a proud sponsor of West Liberty Hilltopper Athletic Club. If it's cheering on the Toppers or working to provide you with the best automotive shopping experience possible, A&B strives to be #1. Open 7 days a week, A&B is the Valley's financing leader with the ability to say yes when other car dealers, banks, and credit unions have said no. Apply online at ANBAutosales.com. It's quick and easy with an answer within the hour. A&B, located directly off the Boggs Run Road exit in Benwood, West Virginia.
Meet the dreamers, the doers, the teachers, and the entrepreneurs, the caregivers, the creators, the volunteers, and the decision makers. They chose West Liberty University for their total college experience, and now they're changing, designing, and connecting the world. Learn more at Black and Gold Day on December 4th and register to win a $1,000 scholarship. Get registered today at westliberty.edu/visit. Visit, tour, connect at West Liberty University.
Welcome back to the West Liberty Sports Network. A crazy first quarter so far, back and forth to a point where I'm trying to catch my breath. But for you at home watching, you can watch the West Liberty Sports Network streaming all of our games across social media and online video platforms. You can tune in on our live stream at WLTVonline.com, on YouTube by searching for WLTV, at Facebook.com/WLTV14, and at MountainEast.TV on the Mountain East Conference Digital Network. You can tune in. Thank you for tuning in to the West Liberty Sports Network wherever you may be watching. Glenville State ties this ball game up at 14 again. Fodor showing off a little bit of skill there with a behind-the-back dribble. Johnson, drive, can't get it to fall, and a rebound by Abby Stoller. Stoller gets that ball tipped away by Brandy Beater and Morgan Bruner, but somehow Glenville State's Maya Horn gets that one back. And the shot is good for Vasquez Rivera. Press is on again. Taylor Johnson going to be fouled by Zakiah Winfield. That'll be her first, team 6th. And with these amount of players, the subs that they have, getting these fouls here and there, you know it's not going to be the same player every single time. So, yeah, the team fouls and putting an opponent at the free throw line, not the best thing to do, but when you can give that opportunity instead of, you know, one bucket just meaning 1 point for the foul shot, or West Liberty continuing to make shots with Marissa Brown and everybody else, the foul shots might be the better clue there, the better idea with the amount of players you have giving fouls for Glenville State. And a substitution for Morgan Bruner as Johnny Olkowski re-enters the game. Taylor Johnson can't get that one. It's still a 1-point ball game with 3:30 to play in the first quarter. Emily Stoller spinning in the lane. The shot no good because it was a travel call. Taylor Johnson again. Long up to Marissa Brown, and the shot is good. Lady Toppers take a 1-point lead. Here comes Rashana Stone. Emily Stoller, 3-point shot, no good. This one rebounded by Scott, though. Scott's going to drive on Beater. She gets her shot blocked by Brandy Beater. Off of Glenville State, and it's West Liberty ball. The last touch, Tayshawn Hubbard. And here comes a new 4, or is it 5 for Glenville State? It will be 5. And Lauryn Fridley has a hit on the sideline after the last timeout from the Lady Toppers. Lauryn, take it away.
Coach Cooper told his team in that last media timeout that they have to talk defensively as a team. He also said they have to buckle down because it's going to be a crazy game, and this is how they always want to play. And you can tell with these last couple of plays, they've done just that.
Well, thank you very much, Lauryn. And it looks like the Lady Toppers have responded with a big 3-point shot from Brandy Beater. Shot by Davis is good over Marissa Brown. Davis, a ton of experience for Glenville State, a senior, and a travel going to be called on Taylor Johnson. And another new 5 for Glenville. I mean, it's every 15 seconds or so.
Yeah.
Emily Stoller will throw this in right in front of us. Stone is going to drive. Reverse layup, no good. Rebounded by a host of Lady Toppers. Beater will find Taylor Johnson to set things up in the half court. Quickly back to Beater, down low to Marissa Brown. She's double teamed. Back out to Johnson. Fodor, nice dribble move. A foul going to be called. This one on Taylor Parker. That'll be her first. And the Toppers are in the bonus, so Fodor will shoot 2. First one is good. Grace gets her 3rd point of the game, and it's kind of funny here, the pace at which Glenville State is subbing players in and out. The scorekeeper for the scoreboard just quit posting the numbers on the side next to their score because it's just too fast-paced to have to do that and control everything else in the game. As Stone is able to hit a shot, make it a 1-point ball game again. Bruner finds Fodor to beat the press. Loses the ball, and they're going to call another charge on Grace Fodor, her 2nd, and now Glenville State is in the bonus in the first quarter. Under 2 minutes to play in what's been a crazy first quarter, back and forth. It's pretty much what everyone here expected between these two teams.
The Toppers are doing a great job keeping up with that fast pace.
Drive for Davis, no good, but she gets the offensive board off of her foot, and Olkowski comes up with it. And now a foul will be called against Glenville. And we'll see, it will be against Sylvia Vasquez-Rivera. And Olkowski will shoot 2.
Foul shots are going to be a big factor in the game for the Toppers.
With the amount of times they've been put on the floor, on the foul line already, they will definitely have to hit those. Take a look at some of the stats here. The Toppers now into double digits with the amount of free throws taken with 10. That was Olkowski's 2nd point. They are 7 of 10 so far. Glenville, no foul shots, even though they are in the bonus. The Lady Toppers have done a good job of keeping the Pioneers off the foul line. Nice drive here. The shot no good. Morgan Bruner gets the rebound. Bruner, a D1 transfer from Youngstown State, the same as Marissa Brown. This shot goes in. Circus shot for Bruner. If the name sounds familiar, she is local. Played her high school ball at Lindsley in Wheeling. Courtney Davis can't get the shot to go. Marissa Brown, and we'll talk a little bit about local high schools later on in this broadcast. Grace Fodor quickly up to Bruner with under a minute left in the first quarter. Marissa Brown loses that ball. It's picked up by Armstrong of Glenville State, but she stepped out of bounds. So the Toppers will regain possession with 51 seconds left in the first quarter. And Fodor will throw this one in from the baseline. Finds Bruner. Behind the back dribble, throws it up off the rim and doesn't fall. Here comes Parker. Quickly up to Emily Stoller. Shot is good. Leading scorer for Glenville State. Fodor, nice dribble. Finds Bruner. Good again. 28-22. Now quickly down the other end. Brandy Beater almost gets the steal. They're going to say it hit the line. But Brandy, throughout the years, has been one of those sneaky players able to steal passes away. She gets in those passing lanes so quickly as Jackie Kitts now into the game for Olkowski. Stone finds Stoller. 20 seconds left in the opening quarter. Stoller finishes again. Fodor trying to beat this press, using her speed. loses the ball out of bounds. 4.6 seconds left in this quarter. The Toppers lead by 4. Stoller going to take the last shot. It's up, but they call a foul before that. It'll be on Morgan Bruner with 0.7 seconds left. And Glenville State will shoot their first free throws of the ball game. Olkowski back into the game for Jackie Kitts. Second one is good for Stoller, makes it a 3-point ball game, and that will be the end of the first quarter. Lady Toppers and the Lady Pioneers playing a hectic first quarter, a great one. 28-25 is the score. We will be right back for the start of the second on the West Liberty Sports Network.
You earned it. Let us help you save it. Belmont Savings Bank. Focused on your future.
At the Country Club Rehabilitation Campus, we provide a unique environment for your loved one to feel right at home. Our residents receive the freedom of living in an apartment or personalized private suite with the care of our skilled nursing staff. A positive, healthy life starts with a good meal. We offer a full menu with fresh home-cooked food. Our skilled team of therapists design a customized rehab plan to increase residents' independence and ability to manage daily life skills at home. Experience the difference at Country Club Rehabilitation.
Welcome back. This is the 59th meeting between these Lady Toppers and Lady Pioneers. Glenville State leads the series 36-22 in a series that started back in 1981-82 season. And Emily, you played against these Glenville State Pioneers quite a few times, not only regular season, but you told me before the game started, it was almost like you played them 3 times a year, like it was scheduled that way. You always played them in the conference tournament.
Yeah, we always saw them in the conference tournament, and then once my freshman year when they hosted the NCAA regional tournament as well.
Glenville State and the West Liberty Hill Toppers, no stranger to playing in postseason games, especially against each other, as this one is tied up now after that 3-point shot at 28 apiece. Tingle's got 5 seconds still, and it gets it across to Brandy Beater. They set things up all the way across to Beater. 3-point shot is good. Brandy Beater again. Give her 9 points in the ball game. The drive, Vasquez Rivera can't get it to fall high off the glass. It goes off, I believe, Brandy Beater's shoulder and out of bounds. I could be wrong about that. That's what I thought I saw. But another 4 into the game is Courtney Davis, the lone Lady Pioneer, staying on the floor. Stone finds Armstrong. Ball is loose. Emily Stoller fighting for it, but Taylor Johnson comes up with it. Another foul on Emily Stoller. That's her second, just 1 minute into the second quarter. We heard a lot before the game. Both of these teams, kind of like a football game that you see some Division I football games where the teams kind of go at each other in warm-ups, but it was more of who can be louder in this one. Both teams making shots in the pregame warm-ups. Both teams are getting excited, getting loud. Who can get louder? Who can make more shots? It felt like the game started before that clock even started going.
Yeah, they're definitely competitive teams ready to play.
And you can tell, I mean, just with the head coaches alone, Coach Kyle Cooper, an extremely nice guy, mild-mannered, but at the same time extremely competitive. Coach Stevens for Glenville State. She's always been a competitor, even as a player. That shot is missed. Beater cannot hang on to that one. It goes out of bounds off of her. So Glenville State regains possession and a new shot clock. Still a 3-point ball game. Stoller gets the floater to go. Cuts it to a 1-point lead for the Toppers. Bounce pass stolen away by Courtney Davis. She's got Emily Stoller up there. Thought that was a travel, nothing called, but the bucket is good. Stoller now with 8 points and Glenville State a 1-point lead. Tingle double teamed. Looking for somewhere to go. She throws it off the foot of Stoller. And out of bounds. Toppers keep possession. 19 on the shot clock and a new 5 for Glenville State again. The rest of the game, I may just say Glenville State in numbers because I don't know who is who anymore. They've changed so many players, it's hard to decipher.
But the Toppers are doing a great job of talking out who they're guarding on defense, too.
Brandy Beater floats through the lane and gets this one to fall, regaining a 1-point lead for West Liberty. Stone, oh, I'm sorry, she's going to get blocked. That was Scott, but the Toppers regain possession of that one after a bobble. 5 seconds to get across half court. Tingle does. Beating Scott. Finds Beater. Puts up another one. The hot hand. In and out. Almost good. Parker. I'm sorry. This is Winfield back the other way. Scott puts up a deep 3. Too long. Rebounded by Tingle. Johnson finds Beater. Around the horn to Olkowski. 15 on the shot clock. Beater pump fakes the 3. Driving. Shot doesn't go. Offensive rebound cannot be gotten. And here comes Maya Horn. Quickly up to Winfield. Shot's no good, but she is fouled by Taylor Johnson. It'll be her first, team first of the second quarter. Glenville State will bring in a new 5, and Liv Belknap will come in for Brandy Beater. Well, it took until under a minute left in that first quarter for Glenville State to get their first free throws of the ball game. And they're going to get their first ones here early on in the second quarter. Tie ball game at 33 now. Shot is good. Glenville takes a 1-point lead off the free throws from freshman Zakiah Winfield. Olkowski's pass goes off of Tingle, but right back to Johnny. Now quickly back to Tingle, and here come the Lady Toppers. Johnson can't get it to fall, but she is fouled. So she will shoot 2, and they will call this on Tayshawn Armstrong, number 3. Kim Stevens not happy with the call. Taylor Johnson looking to add to her totals tonight. It's the first one. Ties the ball game up again at 34. Johnson's second shot good as well. Emily, I'm not sure if you're quite old enough to have played against Coach Stevens or not. I'm not sure if she was maybe a senior when you were a freshman. I'm not sure the timeline there.
I don't think I played against her, but her first year of coaching was my senior year, so she was coaching.
Now Lady Toppers trying to beat the press again at Glenville State. They do, as Glenville has a 2-point lead after a 3-pointer last possession. This 3-point shot is good for Johnny Olkowski. Felt some contact too, but no call. The Lady Toppers take the lead back. The drive for Stone, kicks it out. 3-pointer, no good. And a fight for the offensive board, won by Glenville State. Marissa Brown comes back and gets the defensive board. Lobs it up. Taylor Johnson comes up with it. The spin, the shot, no good, but she's fouled. She'll go to the line again. Take a look. Take a look at this contact right at the end there. But Johnny says, whatever, I'll make it anyways, right in your face.
That was a great look by Audrey, too.
A new 5 for Glenville. This Lady Topper team has a lot of very good players. Some that you still played with in your final season or two, and also you played with a lot of very good players in your early career at West Liberty we're starting to see that come back a little bit. Took a couple years to get that talent replenished, but it looks like it's back for the Lady Toppers.
I have to say, a lot of the moves Taylor makes driving to the basket reminds me of Hillary Southworth that played with me.
That's a comparison that I've heard a lot up here on the Hilltop. When Taylor came up last year, she had to sit out a season as a redshirt or as a transfer. But she's back this year. We got to watch her in practice some last year, and we could tell right away she was going to be a very good player, and she has proven us right. This shot is good as Glenville makes it a one-point ball game with 5:35 left in the opening half. Tingle. Double team finds Belknap, and it goes out of bounds over her head barely. It'll be Glenville State possession. Grace Fodor into the ball game for Audrey Tingle. And it will be Rayshana Stone bringing this ball up for Glenville State. Stone handing this one off to Parker. Her drive, the shot is good. A 1-point lead for Glenville. Johnson to Fodor with about 3 seconds to spare. Halfway through the second quarter now. Behind the back dribble, Fodor. Highlight reel. Three-pointer no good, but rebounded, stripped away by Morgan Bruner. Ball is on the floor, and a foul going to be called against Liv Belknap. That'll be her first, team's second. And with that stoppage in play, it's going to be a media timeout. We will take the break as well. Lady Toppers lead by 142-41, 4:43 left in the second quarter on the West Liberty Sports Network.
More than ever, people are busier and need to stretch a dollar. Main Street understands. We believe a bank should help. Maybe that's why we keep growing. With extended hours, easy parking, higher interest savings accounts, and the lowest fees in the area. Locally owned with local decision makers. Built by the people, for the people. We don't want to be the biggest bank. We just want to be the best. Main Street Bank.
Undo's Catering, family owned since 1953. With newly remodeled catering facilities throughout the Ohio Valley, Undo's can accommodate banquets from 25 to 700 guests. Undo's caters weddings, picnics, corporate events, holiday events, and job site drop-offs for the construction and oil and gas industry. Call 304-233-5566 today.
Welcome back. Here you see Grace Fodor again behind the back dribble. Watch this finish. Gets it to fall right in. Grace not necessarily known as a scorer, but that is what she can do. And that just adds another element to West Liberty's game plan. And usually in Glenville State's game plan, the three-point shot is a big part of it. Emily, so far, not so good.
No, they have made none so far. Or actually, 2 so far.
Yeah.
But typically both West Liberty and Glenville are known for shooting threes and making them.
Yes, so far the Lady Toppers are 5 of 9 from behind the arc. Glenville State just 2 of 8, 25% for the Lady Pioneers. That could be something that hurts them. Fodor to Brown, can't get it to go. Offensive board, second chance does go. And Marissa Brown up to 6 points. Inside. Bruner's there, travel call made, shot no good anyways. Lady Toppers get possession back. Beater re-enters for Liv Belknap, and another 5 for Glenville State. It'll be Armstrong, Stone, Emily Stoller, Courtney Davis, and Vasquez Rivera. Johnson splits the double team, finds Bruner in the corner, pump fakes, drives baseline, back out. The ball movement for the Lady Toppers. Fodor.
Good ball movement.
Easy bucket. Lobs it up. Stone. Three-pointer, no good. Courtney Davis gets the offensive board. That no good either. Marissa Brown comes in and takes it right away from everybody. Bounce pass, Fodor fouled. She will go to the line to shoot 2. That one on Armstrong. It'll be the 4th team foul on Glenville State. That'll be her 2nd personal foul. First one is good for Grace Fodor. Abby Stoller enters the game for Glenville State. It's good to see a little bit of sportsmanship there between the head coaches talking about who's subbing and not. They're kind of joking with one another in the middle of a heated battle of this ball game. And it's good to see the respect they have for one another, these teams as well. Step back, 3-point shot is good. Nice play there. That might be the most impressive play we've seen from Glenville State, Blaze Burgess. Johnson trying to split the double team again. Another foul is going to be called. This one will be on Zakiah Winfield. We've got Lauryn Fridley on the sideline after Coach Cooper's last time out. Lauryn, take it away.
One thing Coach Cooper told his team is they have to look at each other on the court. They have to help each other out and try to get everyone involved. And what he said seems to be helping out the Lady Toppers so far.
It absolutely is, as Taylor Johnson gives the Lady Toppers a 5-point lead. And another new 5 for Glenville State out there. Emily Stoller back on the floor. Taylor Johnson gets the Lady Toppers to an even 50, a 6-point lead with 3:25 to play in the second quarter. Courtney Davis, deep 3 blocked by Marissa Brown. Nobody knew it was blocked. They're waiting for the rebound. A jump ball is called, possession arrow pointed toward Glenville State. Tingle back into the ball game for Taylor Johnson. And it is, okay, so now the possession arrow will go West Liberty's way. Little confusion on my part. Tingle finds Fodor inside to Marissa Brown, one-on-one with Davis. Shot is good. 8 points now for Marissa in this first half. Ball is stolen away. Brown gets it to Tingle. Can have a 5-on-4 quickly if they hurry up. Bruner to the corner for Beater. 3-pointer, good again. 55-44. Lady Toppers lead by 11. And look at the excitement on the players. Look, it's excited, focused though. They're happy about what they're doing, but they're not done playing yet. They know they got a lot more ball game to play, but they're not going to stop anytime soon. Well, we talked about some local flavor here. We take another replay of this, actually. And a steal there. And watch how quickly this goes. This has been all game long. Find the open person and make the shot, reminiscent of Emily Bucon back in the day.
Yeah, the great ball movement and working together as a team. Gets those open shots and widens some lanes for people to drive too.
And a lot of that also helped out by the Lady Topper defense on the other end of the floor as well. It opens up those opportunities. Lady Toppers playing extremely well in this first half. This is a battle that I know they've had circled since the last time these two teams played at the end of last regular season. One where the Lady Toppers almost pulled it out here on the ASRC floor. Argent Tingle with the steal. She's got Grace Fodor with her. Bounce pass. Fodor can't hang on. But inside to Brown. Goes around the paint. Shot doesn't go. It's down to 2:25 left in the opening half. 3-point shot, little short. Last touched. They're going to say by the Toppers. And it'll stay Glenville State ball with 2:16 to play. Emily Stoller, we've seen this before from her, and it connects again. Stoller now with 13 points, if you can believe it. She is the only player on the floor that it looks like has points for Glenville State right now. That shot no good. Stoller, another one up, good. 16 points now. She quickly makes this a 6-point ball game. Timeout called by the Lady Toppers, 1:49 left. Lady Toppers are in the bonus if Glenville State fouls. West Liberty with just 2 team fouls in this second quarter. So again, doing a very good job keeping Glenville State off the free throw line. But as we're going to say, the last stoppage of play, there's some local flavor in this ball game. We talked about Morgan Bruner being a transfer from Youngstown State Division I, but she played her high school ball here locally at Lindsley High School. Emily Bucon came from Wheeling Central to West Liberty as well. So there's always been that local player on the team, but it's not just for show. It's not like WVU getting a guy from West Virginia to play for their team. It's not. When they get somebody from a local high school, it's because they're a very good player, can play for this West Liberty team.
Yeah, and Morgan has always been a really great player. I played against her in high school as well. And I'm glad to see her back. I wish I would have got to play with her too.
Well, the way Morgan has played this season, I can't say that it's been too surprising. I think everybody expected her to play well, but this quickly and some of the impact she's had. The first game that we broadcasted on the West Liberty Sports Network was their second game of the season against Mercyhurst, and boy, did she have a coming-out party. Her and Taylor Johnson both in the same game, along with what we always expect from Marissa Brown. Beater finds Tingle around the horn. There's Bruner. Can't get this one to fall. Rebounded by Armstrong. She's trying to go coast to coast and passes it back out to Stone in the corner. It is good.
Spoke too soon on their three-point percentage.
The press is on again. Stoller and Stone trying to get Tingle. She gets across with 3 seconds to spare. Coast to coast. No shot on the play, but she is fouled. Tingle will shoot 2 because of the bonus. Holkoski and Johnson waiting at the scorer's table for the Lady Toppers, and surprisingly, just 2 Glenville State players as well. First one goes for Tingle, her first point of the night. As Bruner and Fodor take a seat, Olkowski and Johnson come back in. Take a look at this foul. A little bit of a push in the back before the shot. Second one good as well for Tingle. Makes it a 5-point ball game again with 70 to play. Armstrong wanted Abby Stoller, but decides against it. Now it's Maya Horn. Back to Davis for 3, no good. Rebounded by Taylor Johnson with just under a minute left in the half. And they're going to call the offensive foul on Taylor Johnson, her third, team third of the second quarter. And the Topper crowd not happy with that call. Fodor into the game for Taylor Johnson. Blaze Burgess finds Stoller, puts up a 3, another one. This one again is good for Emily Stoller. She's having herself a very good first half.
Yes, she is.
Tingle double team, finds Brandy Beater. Now it's Fodor. She's driving, gets to the paint, shots no good. Offensive board by Marissa Brown. It's swatted out of her hands. And they're going to say it goes to Glenville. So there's about 30 seconds left in the half. Topper still leading by 2, but Glenville State coming on strong here in the last couple minutes. Stoller again. Can she hit another 3? Step back, 3-point shot is up and good again as Glenville State takes the lead, 58-57. Time running down. Brown finds Beater. This pass is tipped away by Courtney Davis with 3.5 seconds left. Toppers will get the last shot opportunity. Olkowski will throw this in from right around the corner. Beater back to Olkowski. Can't get it to fall before the buzzer. And that will be the end of the first half, with Glenville State leading by 1 in a crazy back and forth first 20 minutes. And we will have Coach Cooper's thoughts on this in just a second. He is standing at midcourt with our sideline reporter, Lauryn Fridley. Lauryn, take it away.
Coach, one thing that I've noticed that's different from the last game to this game is the amount of fouls your team has drawn. What have you told your team to kind of draw them away from that?
I think the thing that we're trying to do is on both sides of the basketball, we have to get to the free throw line, but then not put them on the free throw line. So for us right now, I thought we did a good job of being aggressive, but the flip side of it is we can't bail them out on these drives. So moving forward in the game, it's going to be a crucial point because we got to stay out of foul trouble, and this team can put up 120 on you without getting to the free throw line, so we've definitely got to keep them off of it.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Lauryn. Thank you, Coach. Great insight there from the head man for the Lady Toppers. A crazy first half, back and forth. It went fast-paced. Did you ever play in games that were that fast-paced with Glenville State?
Oh, definitely. Always. Always.
Well, when we come back from halftime, we will have some stats and replays from the opening 20 minutes on the West Liberty Sports Network.
Hi guys, I'm Cassidy Simonson. I'm an accounting major here at West Liberty University, and today I'm going to show you what it's like in the life of an accounting major. Let's go check out my insurance planning class with Dr. Jace.
So last time we stopped at the individual policy for health insurance. And we talked about major medical. What are some key features of an individual major medical policy? Cassidy?
It doesn't include self-inflicted injuries.
Right.
So I am a double major here at West Liberty. I'm doing accounting and finance. To sit for the Certified Public Accountant exam, you need 150 credit hours. So by doing a dual major, you will be ready to sit for it the second that you graduate, which is a great thing here at West Liberty.
Now let's go check out my international business class with Dr. Briggs.
What have we done thus far in our trade war with China?
We do have a pretty big variety of classes. Not only are you going to take accounting for your accounting major, but you'll be in an international business class to kind of see how everything comes together on a global scale.
So I came to class early today to meet with Dr. Adams about my portfolio and investment class.
This is what I have so far. So I have it set up like in the columns, how you were saying.
Because our program is smaller, you get a lot of individualized attention. So if I have a question, I can go straight to the professor's office, and they're usually available to meet with me and go over any questions, concerns I have.
And now track, is it a capital gain or loss, and calculate your tax.
Okay.
For my management strategy and policy class, I'm meeting with my capstone group.
We're going to work on our 40-minute project and get this PowerPoint started.
So I came to West Liberty because I received a full scholarship, and I will be graduating with no debt. You don't have to be an accountant to realize that coming to a school with zero debt is the best way to do it.
I'm currently doing an internship at Felton CPA in downtown Wheeling, so let's go check that out. Alrighty, so here's my office. I mostly do bank reconciliations, a lot of annual filings, a little bit of payroll.
My snack drawer, microwavable potatoes
are all set up.
So after I graduate, Felton CPA, where I'm doing my internship, is going to hire me on as a full-time staff accountant. And then I will start the process of getting my CPA.
Felton CPA, this is Cassidy. How may I help you?
I like to start my day off with a hot chocolate from Jasmine's. Since coming here, it has been a great experience. experience. I've met so many people and have had just the best education possible, and I'm so grateful that I have come here.
Now we're going to go meet with my advisor, Professor Mike Blackwell.
Good to see you, Cassidy.
Hi, good to see you.
Welcome back. I've been looking at your schedule, and things are looking like you're right on pace to graduate next semester. First of all, how's the internship going?
It's actually going great. They asked me to stay after I graduate. I think that's probably a good sign.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, thank you.
Excellent.
All of our professors are certified public accountants, and they have all worked in the field. So they have that real life knowledge that they can impart on you. And then most of our professors are involved in like the local chamber. One of our professors has his own tax business. So it's just that real life knowledge that they can give you on like the one-on-one basis.
I hope this gave you a good look into what it's like being an accounting major here at West Liberty University. For more information, visit our website.
In life, there's a time for everything. If you're looking for an education, the time is now and the place is West Liberty University, where a quality education and career-based learning awaits you. The metro rate and $5 million in scholarships makes a quality education possible. We're living on campus, joining clubs, cheering for the Hilltoppers, and enjoying our beautiful campus give you the total college experience. It's all here at West Liberty University. Caring, quality, affordable, total college experience.
Get connected with West Liberty University by following us on social media. Look up Discover West Lib on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and YouTube. Stay connected with campus events, news, and information on your favorite social media platforms with videos and photos from around campus. Don't miss any of the Hilltop happenings. Get connected with West Liberty University today. Caring, quality, affordable, the total college experience.
Hi, I'm Allie Farina from Canton, Ohio, and I'm a community education major here at West Liberty University. Let's take a look at the day in the life of a community ed major. Here I am now at my internship at the Silver Lining Group. Let's go on in. Watch your cow. Yeah, Cody. Ready? So I do my internship with the Silver Lining Group, which is in St. Clairsville. And what it is a behavioral health center, and it's for children with autism. We work using ABA therapy, which is basically positive reinforcement, where you are wanting to see more good behaviors and get rid of the bad behaviors, and I work with children ages 6 to 8 on that. I am part of the community education program, and I'm a disability services major. And I switched from elementary education after finding out I didn't want to be in a traditional classroom setting, and this is kind of what you can do when you're a disability services major. So particularly what I want to do is work with children with autism and special needs and not be in a traditional classroom, but still be that teacher for them. And the friends headed back to the Emerald City. Okay, so now let's go check out my internship class with Dr. Douglas.
Come up here, take a minute, look at the images, and then pick one image that you feel like connects to your internship site in some way.
And I've been working specifically with children with autism. I picked this one just because I saw the teacher interacting with the student, and that's kind of what we do there, one-on-one stuff. And now we're gonna go to my SPED 341 class, Policies and Procedures. Under the program of community education, there are 7 different majors you could choose from. Me, I'm disability services, but there's other ones such as community arts, sports rec and wellness, outdoor learning spaces, and they're really, really cool just because, they're in untraditional settings and they have a lot of opportunity with them. So it's not like you just are going to do this for the rest of your life. You have different options of what you could do with that degree. So now we're outside with the Outdoor Learning Spaces Committee, and we are just exploring a nature trail that is going to be used on campus for an informal education. Part of my internship with community education, we get to participate in an etiquette dinner. So let's go do that now. And I'm also on the West Liberty women's basketball team.
I want you guys to continue to take ownership for this though. It shouldn't be us getting on you to work that hard all the time. It should be you wanting to work that hard because you want to win, okay?
After I graduate, I really want to go on to get my master's, and I think I want to get that in ABA therapy. And my ultimate goal is to become a BCBA, which is a board certified behavioral analyst. And I'd really like to work either for a hospital or work for a branch like the Silver Lining Group and kind of oversee all those children and oversee all the behavior technicians there. Well, I hope you enjoyed this brief little look into the life of a community education major here at West Liberty University. For more information, go ahead and check us out on the website.
I chose to stay in the area because I grew up just 45 minutes away from West Liberty, and when the opportunities presented themselves with this healthcare management and how great the school is and baseball and everything that came into play, I couldn't surpass it. It was awesome, and the school itself, everything here is amazing. Professors are setting us up for success. There's always something to do up here. I've been here for a few years now, and the feeling's surreal every day. You couldn't ask for much more.
Meet the dreamers, the doers, the teachers, and the entrepreneurs, the caregivers, the creators, the volunteers, and the decision makers. They chose West Liberty University for their total college experience, and now they're changing, designing, and connecting the world. Learn more at Black and Gold Day on December 4th and register to win a $1,000 scholarship. Get registered today at westliberty.edu/visit. Visit, tour, connect at West Liberty University.
I chose to stay in the area because I grew up just 45 minutes away from West Liberty, and when the opportunities presented themselves with this healthcare management and how great the school is and baseball and everything that came into play, I couldn't surpass it. It was awesome, and the school itself, everything here is amazing. Professors are setting us up for success. There's always something to do up here. I've been here for a few years now, and the feeling's surreal every day. You couldn't ask for much more.
This is WLU-TV 14, West Liberty University.
Welcome back to the ASRC. It is a one-point ball game, 58-57. Glenville State leads. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from that first half. It was a crazy one, back and forth, back and forth. The pace never stopped between these two teams. and ended up with more than 100 points in that first half. We take a look at the first highlight of the game, first points of the ball game. Marissa Brown made it 2-0 very early on. Then Brandy beat her, three-point shot, made it 20-16. Beat her another one, made it 31-28. Grace Voter's drive, 42-41 with a highlight reel style play. And then Brandy Beater will get a three-point shot after the steal here. Just great vision all around from the Lady Toppers in that first half. You saw that three-pointer, made it 55-44, but Glenville State roared back at the end of the first half to make it 58-57. Field goal percentage for both of these teams nearing the 50% mark. Lady Toppers were 50% from behind the arc. Glenville State definitely raised their percentage from early in the first quarter. It was at 25%, now at almost 45%. Free throw percentage 85-75 in favor of West Liberty. Glenville State 29 rebounds to just 20 for the Lady Toppers. And that steal to assist ratio, Toppers with 6 steals, 11 assists. Glenville State 4 steals and 10 assists. Those are also a couple areas where Glenville State does a really good job. If we get back to live action, Glenville State will get the first possession here in the second half. Marissa Brown, good defense on the low block. They have to go back out to Emily Stoller. Deep three, oh my, somehow makes that one, and it's a 4-point ball game. Tingle sets up a half-court offense for the Lady Toppers. Down low to Marissa Brown. Shot is no good. Rebounded by Courtney Davis. Quickly up the floor, Stone. Bounce pass to Horn. Shot's no good. But it's back to Stoller again for 3. No good on this one. Can't believe that she didn't make that either.
Yeah.
She's been making everything.
She's a really impressive player.
Driving on Taylor Johnson. This shot no good. Rebounded by Marissa Brown. Brown in transition. Back bucket is good. Gets it to within a 2-point game. Marissa Brown, 12 points on the night. Stoller, another 3, in and out somehow. She has been on fire. Her and Brandy Beater in this ball game. Tingle. Pass to Marissa Brown. She hits the floor, gets the ball though. Taylor Johnson comes up with it. Can't get it to fall, and Davis gets the defensive board. Stoller, wide open down the lane. Shot is good. Stoller now with 27 points. Tingle up the floor, finds Taylor Johnson. Shot doesn't go, almost. Now it's Stone, can't get the shot to go, but she is fouled by Olkowski. Shots coming up for Stone. That was the first foul on Olkowski in the game, first team foul. The West Liberty Sports Network is now streaming all of our games across social media and online video platforms. You can tune in on our live stream at WLTVonline.com, on YouTube by searching for WLTV at Facebook.com/WLU-TV14, and at the MountainEast.tv on the Mountain East Conference Digital Network. Thank you all for tuning into the West Liberty Sports Network wherever you may be watching. A 6-point ball game now, 65-59. This pass, back court, and a turnover forced by Glenville State. Abby Stoller, the younger sister of Emily. Shot doesn't go, but she's fouled by Olkowski. It'll be Johnny's second extremely quickly. Second team foul in the third quarter as well. Abby Stoller's first shot is no good. In this ball game, she's got 2 points. 1 of 3 from the floor, 0 for 1 from the foul line, make it 1 of 2, because it's now a 7-point ball game. Glenville State keeping the press on. Tingle beating it. Nice bounce pass to Brown and the bucket.
Great job by Audrey being strong coming up the floor.
And a hard foul by Brandy Beater as she takes out Armstrong. Maybe third team foul, first on Beater.
Hey, B, she's under the rim. She's not going to make that. Yeah, absolutely.
Armstrong, no good. As a new 4 comes into the ball game. Emily Stoller in for her sister Abby. Emily has been on fire in this ball game. 27 points. She is 4 of 6 from behind the 3-point line. Tingle finds Olkowski. Down low to Marissa Brown. Good pass. She is fouled. Marissa will shoot 2. The foul will go against Tayshawn Armstrong. Be her third, team first in the third quarter. First one is made for Marissa Brown. She's shooting over 86% from the free throw line on the season for the Lady Toppers. Second one good as well. It's back to a 4-point ball game. Marissa Brown now 15 points in this afternoon's game. Emily Stoller, fade away, no good. Rebounded by Brown. Now this is a steal, but it goes out of bounds ahead of Parker. And the Toppers regain possession. I'll correct myself. Marissa Brown with 16 points in this ball game. As Johnny Olkowski gets a breather as Liv Belknap enters the game. "10 seconds is called. I guess the shot clock was not reset after the tip away. I guess they said Glenville didn't have possession of that. Well, I guess we'll have to take it for what it is.
Yeah, I guess that's true. It kind of just tipped the ball out of bounds, so I guess there really wasn't possession.
So now a foul is going to be called against Morgan Bruner. It'll be the team 4th, Morgan's 2nd. No shots. And Taylor Parker throws this one into Emily Stoller. The elder Stoller driving left hand, finishes with the right but can't get it to fall. Brandy Beater gets the board. Launches it up to Marissa Brown, and the easy bucket in transition. Timeout called by Glenville State. It is a 2-point ball game. The Lady Toppers looked like they were struggling right at the end of the first half, and Glenville State came on strong at the end, or at the start of this second half. But it is now just a 2-point ball game. The Lady Toppers coming back, playing tough. And the back and forth has not stopped one bit. Emily, that was a crazy paced first half of this one. You said you've played in many games like this against Glenville State. How does that, the wear and tear on the body just being exhausted into the second half?
Yeah, it's definitely in the second half. You get that breather at halftime, but then you go right back into it. Got to adjust to it.
Well, it looks like the officials took this as a media timeout. I thought it was just a 30-second one, but it's not going to be long. We'll keep it here. Talk about Glenville State being a perennial #1, whether it was Mountain East or even the West Virginia Conference. It's been perennial battles between Glenville State and West Liberty, and it looks like it will be no different this season. Emily Stoller to throw this one in. Finds Courtney Davis. She's going to drive on Marissa Brown. Shot is good. And the and one opportunity coming up. Courtney Davis, 6th point tonight. She'll try to make it 7 with this free throw. A new 4 into the game for Glenville. Davis makes it a 3-point play. They lead by 5, 70-65. The 5th team foul on the Lady Toppers with still 6:30 to play in the 3rd quarter.
Audrey's doing a great job of breaking this press.
She also gets the pass down to Brown, fighting for the offensive board, cannot get it. Vasquez Rivera gets this pass up to Abby Stoller. Shot is no good. Brown gets the defensive rebound, tipped out of her hands by Abby Stoller. And out of bounds, Lady Toppers keep possession. See if Tingle can beat this press again. She does get across half court. Right down the center of the lane, finds Brown. Offensive foul is called on Audrey Tingle. It'll be her 3rd. To the disbelief of the crowd here at the ASRC, we take another look. Well, Glenville State takes over. Keep my opinions to myself. It's a 5-point ball game. This shot is good by Stone. It's back to a 7-point lead. Johnson picks up the dribble after being double teamed, finds a couple different Lady Toppers, but Morgan Bruner comes up with it. Down low to Brown, gets this ball tipped away from her by the Stoller sisters. Here comes Emily. Nice pass inside, the shot is good. This one by Scott. A 9-point lead for Glenville now. Belknap driving, finds Brown. An offensive foul called again. This time it's on Liv Belknap. Looks like it'll be her 2nd. Glenville State takes possession again. It's a tough one. Every time the Lady Toppers go down the lane, an offensive foul's called. Burgess brought the ball up the floor. Now it's Horn driving. Dishes it back out. The drive, the shot, no good, but the offensive board. 2nd attempt is no good. Courtney Davis can't make it, and finally Marissa Brown gets the rebound and fouled by Abby Stoller. And with that stoppage in play, it's going to be immediate timeout. We will take the break. Lady Toppers down by 9, 74-65 with 4:55 left to play in the 3rd on the West Liberty Sports Network.
A&B Kia, the Valley's only total indoor showroom, is a proud sponsor of West Liberty Hilltopper Athletic Club. If it's cheering on the Toppers or working to provide you with the best automotive shopping experience possible, A&B strives to be #1. Open 7 days a week, A&B is the Valley's financing leader with the ability to say yes when other car dealers, banks, and credit unions have said no. Apply online at ANBAutosales.com. It's quick and easy with an answer within the hour. A&B, located directly off the Boggs Run Road exit in Benwood, West Virginia.
Meet the dreamers, the doers, the teachers, and the entrepreneurs, the caregivers, the creators, the volunteers, and the decision makers. They chose West Liberty University for their total college experience, and now they're changing, designing, and connecting the world. Learn more at Black and Gold Day on December 4th and register to win a $1,000 scholarship. Get registered today at westliberty.edu/visit. Visit, tour, connect at West Liberty University.
Welcome back. You see the Lady Toppers coming off the bench, getting ready to go after the media timeout. Down by 9. And they had a big lead of 11 towards the end of that first half. Glenville State came roaring back. Now the Lady Toppers are going to have to do it in return. We mentioned it off air during the break, playing the Friends theme song from the show Friends. Thought it was kind of funny, even though there is a lot of respect between these two teams, players and coaches alike. Still doesn't feel like Friends out here right now. Bruner for three, no good. Marissa Brown trying to get the offensive board. And they're gonna say out of bounds off of Courtney Davis. So the Toppers keep possession, 28 on the shot clock. Four new players for Glenville State. Emily Stoller back into this ball game. She has been a terror tonight for the Lady Toppers. 27 points still. Inside to Brown. She's double, triple teamed. Can't get that shot to go. Courtney Davis with the rebound. Stone picks up the dribble, puts up the shot, and good. 77-65, a 12-point lead. Taylor Johnson finds Belknap. Back to Johnson. Three-point shot is up, no good. But the long rebound saved by Morgan Bruner, but it comes out to Stone of Glenville State, quickly up. Parker, her shot is good. 80-65, a 15-point lead with 4 to play in the third. 5 seconds to get across half court. Johnson does with 1 second to spare. Beater from the corner, no good. Emily Stoller with the board. She's gonna push the pace. Finds Davis, ball is swatted away, but she gets the second attempt and good. She's up to 8 points now. Johnson trying to track this one down, but it's gonna be Scott for Glenville State coming up with it. Inside to Emily Stoller, shot no good, fight for the board. Scott gets it and the putback. And a timeout called by the Lady Toppers. Down by 19 with 3:13 to go in the third. It has been all Glenville State as of late. This will be just a 30-second timeout. The Lady Toppers got to find a little bit of life here to get back into this ball game. They played them well in the first half. If they can find that style again, find that pace again, they might be able to get back on track.
As much as this fast-paced is a physical game, it's also pretty mental. They got to keep positive and keep fighting back, because 15 points is nothing in this pace of a game.
And we've seen moments in this game already where the Lady Toppers look like they were overwhelming the Lady Pioneers. It's looking the opposite right now, but the way this game has gone, it's gone back and forth with those stretches. The Lady Toppers just need to find theirs. Bruner hands it off to Taylor Johnson, finds Beater for the straightaway. She's gonna drive, dishes it off to Marissa Brown. No bucket, and they're gonna call the foul. It's gonna go against Glenville State this time, surprisingly. Donna J. Scott called for it. No shots on the play. Fodor will throw it in from the baseline. Lobbed into Brown, loses this one though. Maya Horn comes up with it quickly up. Now Scott driving on Morgan Bruner. The spin, the travel is called. Fodor looks to beat the press. She does. Finds Beater on the side. Three-point shot just fails, but Taylor Johnson gets the rebound on the offensive end. Foul is called against Scott, and Johnson will shoot two. Johnson in this ball game double-digit points already. Gets the first free throw. She is now 10 of 11 from the free throw line. We take another look at this foul. A nice hard foul there for Glenville State. Johnson, 11 of 12 from the free throw line. She's got 13 points. The drive, shot no good, fight for the board. And the Lady Toppers, Taylor Johnson comes up with it, has Morgan Bruner. She gets the finish in transition, 84-69. Davis in the corner, three-point shot is good. It's back to an 18-point ball game. Davis with 12, with 2 minutes left in the third. A foul going to be called on Emily Stoller. It'll be the 5th team foul, third on Emily Stoller, and if somehow, some way the Lady Toppers can get Emily Stoller to foul out quickly, that would really help their cause. Stoller, again, close to 30 points already in this ball game. Third quarter hasn't even ended yet. Fodor hits her first. Second one goes as well. Fodor now double digits, 11 points. Shot's no good for Stone. Fodor gets the rebound. She's going to push the pace. Finds Beater. Lobs it into Marissa Brown. Shot good again with the left hand. 20 points now for Marissa, and it's a 15-point ball game again. I'm sorry, 14-point. Emily Stoller driving on Bruner, the spin, the shot is good again. Cannot be stopped. Fodor spinning off, finding Taylor Johnson, lobs it over to Morgan Bruner, puts up a quick three and drills it. 89-76, 1 minute to play in the third. Stoller again in the lane. Shot good again. 91-76. Stoller tearing things up here at the ASRC this afternoon. 40 left in the third. Johnson looking, finds Bruner. Now out to Fodor inside to Marissa Brown. Shot going to be tipped away from behind by Courtney Davis. Pass is going to be stolen by Morgan Bruner. She gets the finish. 15 seconds left. Inside Emily Stoller, nobody there, and nothing called on the play. Morgan Bruner knocked to the ground, and the entire bench and arena unhappy with that. That is where the quarter will end. 93-78. Glenville State leads the ball game. We will come back after the break to start the fourth on the West Liberty Sports Network.
Lifetime of saving starts here. Belmont Savings Bank, focused on your future.
At the Country Club Rehabilitation Campus, we provide a unique environment for your loved one to feel right at home. Our residents receive the freedom of living in an apartment or personalized private suite with the care of our skilled nursing staff. A positive, healthy life starts with a good meal. We offer a full menu with fresh home-cooked food. Our skilled team of therapists design a customized rehab plan to increase residents' independence and ability to manage daily life skills at home. Experience the difference at Country Club Rehabilitation.
Welcome back for the start of the fourth quarter here at the ASRC. It is 93-78. Glenville State leading this one. The Lady Toppers so far in this game have 5 different players in double figures. Marissa Brown, 20, Brandy Beater, 14, Taylor Johnson, 13, Morgan Bruner, 12, and Grace Fodor, 11. To hear that and the Lady Toppers still losing is kind of odd. Inside pass to Brown, she gets the finish, and it's now a 13-point ball game. Travel will be called. Lady Toppers take possession back. Foul will be called against Vasquez Rivera. A new 5 into the game for Glenville. Emily Stoller back out there. She has been a force this afternoon.
She's a really versatile player. She can hit those threes and get inside and post the smaller guards up.
Olkowski hands this one off to Beater. 3-point shot, no good. Long rebound out to Emily Stoller. Pass is tipped by Taylor Johnson and stolen away. Pass all the way across. Olkowski down inside to Brown. Shot good again. And it's an 11-point ball game. Stoller. Shot is good as she's fouled by Olkowski. She'll go to the line for an and one. We've got a sideline report with Lauryn Fridley. Lauryn, take it away.
Coach Cooper asked his team if they were angry, and most of them said yes. He told them to take their anger out on the rebounds and that this game is nowhere near over.
Well, that's some good insight from Coach Cooper. How often coaches say things like that to you in the huddle?
Very often. I tended to wear my emotions on my sleeve, so you could definitely tell when I was angry.
It's not always a bad thing. This pass is tipped out of bounds. Toppers keep possession, 17 seconds on the shot clock. And a new 5 for Glenville State. Tingle finds Olkowski on the side. And they're going to call a foul on Brandy Beater before the shot. It'll be the second team foul. Second on Brandy. Scott. No good on the 3-point shot. Rebounded by Abby Stoller. This one no good, and Brown gets the board. And a foul called against Glenville State on that one. That'll be on Abby Stoller, her second. Team second. Toppers down by 14. Still 8.5 to play in the fourth. Olkowski lobs it up to Brandy Beater. Pass is stopped, but she gets the ball back. Olkowski down low to Marissa Brown. She's double teamed. Shot does not go. Gets the offensive board, and the putback is good.
That's quite a knack Marissa has. Those offensive boards, and puts it right back up quick.
Now Scott driving on Johnny. Shot is blocked by Audrey Tingle off of a Glenville State player. Taylor Parker out of bounds. West Liberty takes over. A new 5 in the game again for Glenville State. Should we just call him the Emily Stoller 5?
Yeah, I think so.
She's doing just about everything when she's out on the floor for Glenville.
Yeah, she is.
Olkowski to Johnson. Lob down to Marissa Brown, trying to save this one. Bounce pass, nice job. 12 on the shot clock. Tingle drives, shot with the left is good. 10-point ball game. Taylor Johnson guarding Emily Stoller. Foul going to be called on Taylor Johnson, her 4th. Grace Fodor will have to enter the game for Taylor Johnson. Stoller. Dry may call a foul on Grace Fodor. Her 3rd, team 4th. Shot is good. This one again for Emily Stoller. She's got 37 points. 98-86. Tingle's pass is going to be stolen by Courtney Davis, and she blocks the shot of Davis. Possession will stay with Glenville though. It will be Armstrong to throw this one in. Nope, she's going to come out. It's going to be Burgess to throw this one in from the baseline. Lobs this one out to Courtney Davis. Scott driving, loses the ball. Now back into the paint. The shot is good with the left hand. Triple digits now for Glenville State, 186. A 14-point ball game. Beater again. 3-pointer, no good. Long rebound on the floor.
Nice hustle by Brandy and Grace.
They call a jump ball. Possession goes to Glenville State. Burgess working against Grace Fodor. Abby Stoller gets this shot to fall. Now it's Fodor. Loses control of this one. Goes out of bounds. Possession goes to Glenville State. Morgan Bruner and Emily Stoller enter the game. Blaze Burgess and Johnny Olkowski grab breathers. This is Stoller again. Dishes it off. Goes to Abby Stoller. She gets her shot blocked by Marissa Brown, but gets the ball back. Pass is almost stolen away by Fodor. The drive for Scott on the baseline, no good, and Tingle gets the rebound. Beater finds Bruner. She spins, goes baseline, bounce pass to Brown. The shot is good. Makes it 102-88. Scott's shot is good. I'm sorry, it was Stone. 104-88. Beater inside. This pass is tipped and somehow ends up with Emily Scott. Launches this one up the floor. And Winfield gets the finish. An 18-point lead with 5:05 to play. And the block is called. That's going to be on Emily Stoller, her 4th, team 3rd. Liv Belknap enters the game for the Toppers, a new 5 for Glenville State. Brandy Beater for the Lady Toppers will grab a breather. Marissa Brown quickly gets the finish. 30 points for her now. The Toppers down by 16, 106-90 with under 5 minutes left. Shot for Burgess is good. Tingle across half court. She gets double teamed, picks up the dribble. Fodor finding Bruner. 3-point shot, no good. Courtney Davis gets the board and quickly up the floor. With that stoppage, it's going to be a media timeout. Toppers down 108-90. 4:28 left to play in this ball game. We will take a break and come right back for more on the West Liberty Sports Network.
Your business keeps you busy all day. You need to save time and money. Main Street understands, so we offer convenience, service, and advice. Maybe that's why we keep growing. We have business checking, the absolute lowest fees, and savings with higher interest rates. Locally owned with local decision makers. Built by the people, for the people. We don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best. Main Street Bank.
Visit Wheeling, West Virginia.
Welcome back. The next time you can watch these Lady Toppers play will be Monday in just a couple days, November 19th at 5:30 p.m. at Rockefeller Arena down in Bucon, West Virginia. It will be a video broadcast for Channel 14 and the West Liberty Sports Network, so tune in on Monday to watch these Lady Toppers take on the Bobcats of West Virginia Wesleyan. Pass down low to a wide open Stone. The shot is good. Bruner looking down low. She's going to drive, spin baseline. Shot is good somehow on the circus play. Now it's Emily Stoller's turn. She goes inside. This shot is made immediately. Scott with that one. And it's been like this all game long, back and forth. Tingle can't make this one. It's been a little bit of anything you can do, I can do better for both of these teams. Foul is called on Audrey Tingle. The team fifth is Glenville now in the bonus. It's the fourth foul on Tingle. Stone will shoot two. She's now 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Grace will come out. And so will Olivia Belknap for Taylor Johnson and Morgan Bruner. Second free throw is good as well. And Blaze Burgess takes Stone's spot as they lead 114-92. Johnson with 3 seconds to spare, and there's a player down for the Lady Toppers. And it's Audrey Tingle at half court. Beater throws it inside. And the shot is good, and Tingle finally able to get up after a collision at midcourt with the Glenville player. Johnny Olkowski in for Tingle as she's struggling to get off the floor, but does under her own power. It's been a physical ball game here this afternoon. Emily Stoller, pump faking, driving, shot is up from just inside the elbow, no good, surprisingly. Marissa Brown comes up with the rebound. 3 minutes left to play in a 20-point ball game. Foul called on Scott. That'll be the fourth team foul, the second on Scott. Olkowski from the baseline finds Beater. Driving, finds Taylor Johnson. Now it's Bruner on the side. Three-pointers up, off the rim. And Marissa Brown fights for that rebound and gets it. Lobs it over the head of Olkowski, but Emily Stoller gets there first. Morgan Bruner makes sure she's not going to make that shot. Fouls her. And Stoller will shoot 2.
Hey, who we got? Hey, talk about this here.
The first one falls. A new 4 in for Glenville. And Burgess waiting for Stoller's next shot to come in. Second one good as well. 39 points now for Emily Stoller.
Here we go.
Lays Burgess back into the ball game.
Attack! Attack!
Olkowski finds Bruner, quick 3. It goes. 97 points now for the Lady Toppers, 17 for Morgan Bruner. Timeout called by the Lady Toppers, just a 30-second timeout. 2:34 left. There's still a big deficit to come back from in a 19-point game. Marissa Brown now up to 32 points. She's also got 14 rebounds and 4 blocks. She's 15 of 25 from the floor. Morgan Bruner, 17 points, 2 steals, 2 assists. And Brandy Beater, 14 points, 4 of 8 from behind the arc, 3 rebounds, 2 blocks, 2 steals.
Brandy's really brought a lot of energy to the floor when she's on.
Maya Horn to bring this one up with 2.5 to play in the fourth quarter.
2 kills here. Here we go.
Horn almost loses possession but keeps it. Now a travel will be called on Glenville State, on Sylvia Vasquez Rivera. Olkowski will throw this one in from the sideline.
The Toppers have been doing a great job getting the ball up the floor and keeping their head up. It reminds me a lot of Kylie Howe when I played.
I like that, giving a shout out to former teammates watching the game. I'd do it too. Bruner guarded well by Abby Stoller. Beater, the spin in the paint, back out to Morgan Bruner. She drives baseline. Now it's Johnson, Olkowski, Bruner, 3 again. It is good. 116 to 100, Toppers into triple digits. 20 points on the night for Morgan Bruner. Back to Emily Stoller in the paint. Shot is good again. 39 for Stoller.
Here, this side. You got one more.
Beater in the corner. Good again. Brandy Beater up to 17 points.
Toppers are not going to give up right now.
It's still a 15-point ball game with 1:20 left in this game, but it does not feel like that. It feels much closer. Stoller sisters, Emily driving, shot is good. She's up to 41 points. Emily Stoller having herself a day. Marissa Brown again gives her 34 points with under a minute left to play. Ball is stripped away, but Glenville keeps possession.
Forget the push off earlier.
Foul going to be called. Call it on Taylor Johnson, her 5th and final. Grace Fodor will have to come in for Taylor Johnson. Taylor gets a round of applause as she leaves the floor. Taylor finishes with 13 points, 7 assists, 4 rebounds. She went 11 of 12 from the free throw line in this ball game.
That definitely kept the Toppers in it, early in the game especially.
Taylor has been one of the bright spots early on in this season for the Lady Toppers. I think they expect her to continue to be that throughout the season. And I would have to say the same thing watching how she plays. Her and Morgan Bruner, both of them newcomers this year. And to add to what West Liberty already had coming back from last year, they showed early on, especially in this one, that they can be a very, very dangerous team. Emily Stoller just had, I would not be surprised if that was her career, this was her career best game. If not, then she's an unbelievable basketball player.
Yes.
Thoder for three, can't get this one, but it's an offensive board for Beater. Back out to Olkowski. Thoder again. Drives, but can't get it to go. Courtney Davis with the rebound, 20 seconds left. Shot clock is off, and it looks like Glenville will hold this ball until the very end of the game. Morgan Bruner doesn't want to give up, though. I can't blame her. Got a feeling the next time these two teams meet, it's going to be another very good one. Unfortunately, the Lady Toppers fall in this one. Moved to 2-2 on the season. Glenville State stays undefeated. They go with the win 122 to 105. And just an unfortunate end here for the Lady Toppers in this ball game. But Glenville State, after losing Paris McLeod at graduation last year, has come on strong again. They pretty much just reload. There's no trying to grow these kinds of things or anything. They just reload with some new recruits and have done a tremendous job again. And Lauryn Fridley at midcourt, waiting for Coach Cooper as he gets there after some talk with Glenville State. We get to Lauryn and Coach Cooper right now.
Coach, what were your thoughts on your team's performance in the second half?
I just thought we had too many mental lapses where we lost sense of the game plan a little bit, and that's what Glenville does to you. They wear you down and they hope that you fold a little bit, and there were times that we kept fighting, but we weren't fighting with game plan intact and with logic. But I thought our effort was really, really good overall. We continue to go at them. We'll grow from this. We will definitely grow from it, and we got to clean some things up. So.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lauryn. Thank you, Coach Cooper, and thank you to Emily Bucon for joining us in the broadcast today. It was a huge help. And we get some final stats from this ball game, and we take a look. The Lady Toppers shot 50% from the floor, 41% from behind the arc, 88% from the free throw line, and still come up short in this ball game. That kind of is a testament to how good Glenville State really is.
They really are.
Well, again, thank you all for watching at home. Coming up next, in about 20 minutes, we will have the men's game between Glenville State and the #2 team in the nation, your West Liberty Hilltoppers.
Hi, I'm Allie Farina from Canton, Ohio, and I'm a community education major here at West Liberty University. Let's take a look at the day in the life of a community ed major. Here I am now at my internship at the Silver Lining Group. Let's go on in. That's your cow. Yeah, Cody. Ready? So I do my internship with the Silver Lining Group, which is in St. Clairsville, and what it is a behavioral health center, and it's for children with autism. We work using ABA therapy, which is basically positive reinforcement, where you are wanting to see more good behaviors and get rid of the bad behaviors, and I work with children ages 6 to 8 on that. I am part of the community education program, and I'm a disability services major, And I switched from elementary education after finding out I didn't want to be in a traditional classroom setting, and this is kind of what you can do when you're a disability services major. So particularly what I want to do is work with children with autism and special needs and not be in a traditional classroom, but still be that teacher for them. And the friends headed back to the Emerald City. Okay, so now let's go check out my internship class with Dr. Douglas.
Come up here, take a minute, look at the images, and then pick one image that you feel like connects to your internship side in some way.
And I've been working specifically with children with autism. I picked this one just because I saw the teacher interacting with the student, and that's kind of what we do there, one-on-one stuff. And now we're gonna go to my SPED 341 class, Policies and Procedures. Under the program of community education, there are 7 different majors you could choose from. Me, I'm disability services, but there's other ones such as community arts, sports rec and wellness, outdoor learning spaces, and they're really, really cool just because, they're in untraditional settings and they have a lot of opportunity with them. So it's not like you just are going to do this for the rest of your life. You have different options of what you could do with that degree. So now we're outside with the Outdoor Learning Spaces Committee, and we are just exploring a nature trail that is going to be used on campus for an informal education. As part of my internship with community education, we get to participate in an etiquette dinner, so let's go do that now. And I'm also on the West Liberty women's basketball team.
I want you guys to continue to take ownership for this, though. It shouldn't be us getting on you to work that hard all the time. It should be you wanting to work that hard because you want to win, okay?
After I graduate, I really want to go on to get my master's, and I think I want to get that in ABA therapy. And my ultimate goal is to become a BCBA, which is a board-certified behavioral analyst. And I'd really like to work either for a hospital or work for a branch like the Silver Lining Group and kind of oversee all those children and oversee all the behavior technicians there. Well, I hope you enjoyed this brief little look into the life of a community education major here at West Liberty University. For more information, go ahead and check us out on the website.
Hi, I'm Kaylee, and I'm a biology pre-med student here at West Liberty, and I'm going to show you what it's like to be a student in this program. Now we're heading into biochem with Dr. Schmidt. I decided to go into pre-med at West Liberty because I knew it was a small, well-known program, and I had always wanted to do something in the medical field.
Today we're going to continue on with our discussion of Chapter 7, talking about carbohydrates. Alright, but it's been a while since we've done a fun little critical thinking question. So, before we get into the lecture material, we are going to do a little critical thinking question. What we should do first? Draw them. That would be super helpful. So go ahead. We'll start with our favorite.
The classes I'm taking right now are definitely very difficult and very serious. They're mostly lecture-based, but the professors still do a great job of getting people engaged and involved in classes. So today we're heading into our biology club cabinet meeting.
sale going on. Somebody needs to make a sign for that, which I can do. I can make a sign.
I've been a part of Bio Club since freshman year. Definitely free pizza got me to go to the first meeting because we have pizza at every meeting. But it's a way that I met so many other biology students, especially upperclassmen who are in the same major. So you form relationships with people who have taken classes that you have to take, and you learn helpful tips from them. It's just like a really good community between the biology program.
So now I'm going to be working on my independent research project with Dr. Schmidt, which focuses on how oxygen affects immune responses to Francisella.
What we're going to be doing today, Kaylee, is we are going to be doing an ELISA, okay? And what ELISAs do is they allow us to measure.
I knew coming into college that I wanted to do some sort of undergraduate research, especially because most medical programs look for that on your CV or your resume. So I waited until the beginning of sophomore year once I had adjusted to college, and I knew Dr. Schmidt had a relatively small lab, so I decided to go and talk to her so I could get more one-on-one hands-on learning experiences with her. A lot of medical school programs look for undergraduate research because it shows that you can multitask between just doing your studies and allotting time for something else. And a lot of programs actually require you to do research when you're in graduate school.
So we're in the Horzenpel laboratory right now, and I'm currently working with mouse macrophages and Francisella tularensis, which is usually plated on chocolate agar, which looks like this. It's not actually made of chocolate though. These are the mouse macrophages in here, and this flask is just meant for cells to grow, so the cells actually adhere to the back of the flask, so when you look under the microscope, they are stuck to the bottom of the flask. Now we're heading into molecular biology with Dr. Kreisberg.
It's definitely difficult, but it's so nice having such small class sizes because you really get to know your professors. And a lot of the times I won't even schedule appointments to meet with my professors if I have a question. Like, their doors are just always open, they're always willing to help. You can just walk in, they'll help you with anything, where like I knew I wanted a smaller school for that reason, for that more one-on-one attention.
Today I'm working in the microbiology lab with Dr. Kreisberg.
A big reason that I chose West Lib was definitely affordability. I'm an Elbin scholar because of my high school GPA and my ACT score from in high school, and it's something that sold my family from the very first visit. And also, even though I'm technically out of state, I get the metro rate, which is awesome because it does bring tuition down so much from when we were first looking, thinking, oh, an out-of-state school, it's probably so expensive, but it's not.
I'm also on the volleyball team here at West Liberty, and we're getting ready to have our last match of the regular season. Being a student athlete definitely has taught me time management. It's really difficult when you have a stretch of away games that could be 4, 5, 6 hours away on a Tuesday night when you have class at 8 a.m. on Wednesday morning. But I personally think it helps me because I know I need to study for certain exams or classes because I don't have time to procrastinate or to slack off. I hope this gave you a good look at what it's like to be a biology pre-med major here at West Liberty. For more information, check out the website. Hi, I'm Lindsay Six, and I'm here to show you what it's like to be a music education major here at West Liberty. So now we're going to check out my choral techniques and literature class, and because there are only 4 of us in the class, we just meet in my instructor's office.
Start by wrapping up this reading. And I think we were around page 118-ish, maybe? Is that where we were?
The music education courses here at West Liberty, you can be choral music education or instrumental music education. It all depends on what your major instrument is and what you're comfortable with.
I think the biggest benefits of being in music education are the different opportunities that we get in the community and within the college, the different ensembles. There's a lot of one-on-one time and it's very personal. Now let's go check out Steel Band Ensemble.
1, 2, and ready, go.
I always kind of knew that I was going to come to West Liberty because it was affordable and it was close to home. But once I got on campus and I finally met the professors and I toured the campus and I met the choir director, I really ended up loving it. Now we're going to check out my educational psychology class.
So last week I asked you to start thinking about some attributes and traits and characteristics of what makes a teacher a great teacher and what makes a teacher a bad teacher. I asked you to put those attributes around your name because you are going to be a great teacher, and I asked you to put some of those characteristics of a bad teacher on the back.
Let's go check out my private voice lesson with Dr. Linda Cowan. Hey!
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Pretty good. Well,
music education and music just in general, we take so many credits. It's more credits than other majors typically. It's that it shapes you into someone that's always on time, someone that puts the best effort forward. And a lot of people think that music majors have so many credits because it's our ensembles that give us those credits. Most of our ensembles are 1-credit classes or we take them for 0 credits. So it's a lot of the academic music courses that take so many credits.
what am I gonna say? Mouth opening, too small. Big old open mouth.
Okay. I feel like I lose support when I try to do that, so then I try to make up for it with mouth size instead.
Right. Yeah. So why don't we try this? Don't analyze, just say, I want this to decrescendo, and you know you want it to, so just do it. More support, more low support, hook from the belly button.
As a music education major here at West Liberty University, we have tons of ensemble opportunities. So this year, I'm the drum major for the West Liberty University Marching Hilltoppers. Tons of opportunity out of the classroom. We have so many ensembles for everyone. We have African drumming, steel band, 3 different choirs. We have wind ensemble and community band. There are so many things in the Wheeling community that people like to be a part of, and they want West Liberty to be a part of it. We're about to march on for our first home football game with the Marching Hilltoppers.
Valley team, the West Virginia Hill, coming up.
Into what it's like to be a music ed major here at West Liberty. For more information, check out the website.
I chose to stay in the area because I grew up just 45 minutes away from West Liberty, and when the opportunities presented themselves with this healthcare management and how great the school is and baseball and everything that came into play, I couldn't surpass it. It was awesome, and the school itself, everything here is amazing. Professors are setting us up for success. There's always something to do up here. I've been here for a few years now, and the feeling's surreal every day. You couldn't ask for much more.
Meet the dreamers, the doers, the teachers, and the entrepreneurs, the caregivers, the creators, the volunteers, and the decision makers. They chose West Liberty University for their total college experience, and now they're changing, designing, and connecting the world. Learn more at Black and Gold Day on December 4th and register to win a $1,000 scholarship. Get registered today at westliberty.edu/visit. Visit, tour, connect at West Liberty University.
In life, there's a time for everything. If you're looking for an education, the time is now and the place is West Liberty University, where a quality education and career-based learning awaits you. The metro rate and $5 million in scholarships makes a quality education possible. We're living on campus, joining clubs, cheering for the Hilltoppers, and enjoying our beautiful campus give you the total college experience. It's all here at West Liberty University. Caring, quality, affordable, total college experience.
We are live from the ASRC on the campus of West Liberty University for the Toppers' first Mountain East Conference matchup of the season as they take on the Glenville State Pioneers. Thank you for joining us on the West Liberty Sports Network. This broadcast is brought to you by Belmont Savings Bank, A&B Kia, Country Club Rehabilitation Campus, The Store, Undo's, and Main Street Bank. Again, thank you for joining us on the West Liberty Sports Network. I am Todd Ullom alongside EJ Shodzinski. EJ, the last time the Toppers played it was against Salem University. They had a big night, and Eric Meininger had one of those big nights for the Toppers.
He really did get off to a flying start. I think he scored around 20 points at the break. Led the way for the whole Toppers to an exciting victory.
Well, the Toppers will look to do it again today against Glenville State. They are 3-0 in play this year. Let's take a look at the Mountain East Conference standings, where the Toppers are 2-1. The two other undefeated teams, Shepherd and Charleston, also at 3-0. And Wesleyan and Notre Dame also at 2-1 with the Toppers. We move on to the matchup for tonight's ball game. The Toppers scoring 106. They've given up 96 per game, almost 40 rebounds per game, and close to 16 assists. Glenville State not far off from those stats as they get 45 rebounds per game, 18 assists. They give up about 98 points per game, but they score 113. For players to watch for Glenville State, we look at Davion Johnson. He's got 23 points per game and 10 rebounds, averaging a double-double, over 70% from the floor. Then Darius Nunn, 20 points per game, averaging 9 assists per game as well. Perfect from the free throw line and 40% from the field, almost the same from behind the arc. For the Toppers, players to watch, we've got Dalton Bolin, 19 points per game and 7 rebounds as well, shooting very well from the free throw line. And Eric Meininger, 17 points per ball game, almost 5 rebounds a game, shooting perfect from the free throw line and above 60% from the floor and behind the arc. We go to the starters for Glenville State. Number 1, Jamal Polydor, a 6'2 senior from Brooklyn, New York. Number 2, Darius Nunn, a 5'10 junior from Fairmont, West Virginia. Number 10, Ty Robinson, a 6'6 junior from Denver, Colorado. Number 23, Davion Johnson, a player to watch, a senior from Indianapolis. And number 32, Phil the Thrill Bledsoe, the 6'6 junior, played at Wheeling Park High School. Now for your Hilltoppers. Number 2, Yahil Hill, a 6-foot freshman from Cleveland, Ohio. Number 3, Will Yoakum, the 6-foot redshirt freshman from Delaware. Number 5, Dalton Bolin, the 6'4 sophomore. Number 12, Luke Dyer, a 5'11 sophomore. And of course, number 33, Eric Meininger, the 6'5 senior from Centerville. Now the head coach for Glenville State, Justin Caldwell. It is his first season as the head coach at Glenville. He also played at Glenville State and West Virginia Wesleyan. We'll talk about his playing career a little later on in the broadcast. And for your Hilltoppers, another former player, it'll be Ben Howlett, in his second season as the head man for your Hilltoppers. He is the 17-18 MEC Coach of the Year. And Coach Hallett looking to get his first Mountain East Conference victory tonight, or this afternoon, I should say, against Glenville State. Lauryn Fridley, our sideline reporter, talked with Coach Hallett before the game. We go to Lauryn with his insights. Lauryn, take it away.
I asked Coach Hallett before he's excited to play a very good Glenville State team early on, and he told me he likes the challenge. The Pioneers are scoring at a very high rate, and offensively they're very good, so it'll be interesting to see how this young Topper team does against this team.
Thank you very much, Lauryn. Good insight from Coach Hallett. It will be interesting to see because the biggest part for me is the first conference game of the season.
Yeah, and Glenville comes in here sky high, 3-0 on the season, scoring a lot of points. Like you said, they have a local product in Phil Bledsoe. It's good to see Phil back on the court as well.
Phil Bledsoe, a transfer from Marshall. Again, went to Wheeling Park High School. Ullom for the tip-off, and Glenville State will win it. That was Ty Robinson. And the first points of the game go to Glenville State, 2-0 early on. It'll be back and forth, I'm sure, throughout this ball game. Rick Meininger looking around, finds Ullom, open for three. He drills this one. You could hear bingo from the bench there before the shot went in. The Toppers knew that one.
Yeah, the bench had confidence, the player had confidence. All adds up to 3 points.
A steal by Ullom. Meininger comes up with the ball. Now it's Dalton Bolin. Bolin finishes at the bucket as Ty Robinson tried to come in there.
A lot of contact there, too. Fought right through it.
On the drive for Johnson, no good. Ullom with the rebound. Great defense by Bolin. Meininger trying to finish with the left hand, no good. Offensive board, nice pass to Bolin, and he does get the finish, his second bucket. 7-2 Toppers.
Yeah, Meininger might be the best passer on the team. You saw it right there.
Johnson spins at half court, gets it down. Robinson on the baseline. All the way back out to none. Shot is up and good. Three-pointer for Polydor.
And Polydor's off to a hot start, has all their points.
Ullom's shot is blocked by Robinson. Robinson took a hand to the face, but this one's quickly up to Johnson. Bolin is there, but the shot is no good. And Hill comes up with the long rebound for the Toppers. Bolin, three-pointer, no good. The tip, Hill comes up with it. Dyer straightaway three. Good, 10-5 Toppers.
Yeah, he's going to make most of those when he's wide open.
Nunn up the floor. Back to Phil Bledsoe. Puts up a three-point shot. Off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Ullom. Ullom soaring past. Off the glass. No good. Bledsoe with the rebound. He pushes the pace. Lobs it up to Johnson. Reverse layup is good. It's back and forth pace here. Not surprising. A foul going to be called. This one against Polydor, his first, team first. Just 2.5 minutes into this ball game.
Yeah, really a frenetic pace. And the thing that I think about when I see these teams going up and down is which team has more depth. And that'll really tell the story, I think, as the game moves along.
We kind of saw that in the women's game just prior to this. For Glenville State, it seemed like every 15 seconds or so brought in a new 4 or 5. Bolin with the left hand, can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Polydor. Bounce pass to Robinson. Shot's no good. And Meininger comes up with the rebound. Bolin looking. Hill puts up a three. It is good. Yahel Hill. 13-7 Toppers lead. Jump ball called. Luke Dyer. Beautiful defensive job there. And the Toppers bringing a new 5.
And going back to a play ago, you can see the confidence that Hill has with that three-point shot, which he really looks a lot different than he did just a few games ago.
And this whole Topper team, after that first game, the loss against Kutztown, has really looked like a different team. Kind of settled things down and realized, hey, let's just play basketball, and that's exactly what they're doing. Allen back out to Primer. Three-point shot is good for the graduate senior. Bledsoe, he's going to be fouled. The shot does not fall. Bledsoe will shoot 2.
I like the way at the other end of the court that Nate Allen looked for Primer. You know, that Primer and Brady Arnold, they've really been the leaders, at least as far as scoring goes, with the second unit. So way to get Primer going right away with the 3.
Bledsoe makes his first of 2. Second one, no good. And it stays an 8-point deficit. Marlon Moore to Brady Arnold. He's had a great comeback this season so far. Moore, nice pass to Sabin. Nice one to Allen as well, and the bucket.
Well, I like those kind of possessions when the ball never really hits the floor with the dribble. A lot of nifty passing.
This pass from Johnson to Bledsoe does not connect. Out of bounds. Toppers retake possession with a 10-point lead.
And you can see the difference, that possession for Glenville. A lot of dribbling and then a turnover.
Primer setting up shot for the Toppers. Moore inside to Primer. Nice give and go. 20-8. The Toppers looking good early on.
Yeah, and the second unit really picking up the pace.
Shot no good. Missed by Polydor. Toppers get the rebound. Here they come again. Brady. Arnold no good. Sabin going to be called for the push, trying to get that rebound. I'm not going to say much of an argument there. Kind of obvious, a little bit of a push.
Yeah, he put 2 hands on the back, and the Glenville player went flying. It was kind of an easy call there.
Carl Genty into the game. Same with Howard Smith for Glenville State. Nunn driving, dishes it back out to Polydor, no good. Arnold gets the long rebound, and here come the running Toppers again. Primer pumps, drives, right-handed finish.
Aggressive move by Primer. You can see a difference because Glenville, for the most part, has stayed with their first unit. They can't keep up right now.
Primer can't hit the three-point shot, gets his own offensive rebound. The floater works. Look, the Jordan logo. Wearing number 23 as well. The timeout is called by Glenville State. Tyler Primer, 9 points so far, and the Toppers lead 24-8. And with that stoppage in play, it's immediate timeout. We will take the break as well. We will be right back for more on the West Liberty Sports Network.
A&B Kia, the Valley's only total indoor showroom, is a proud sponsor of West Liberty Hilltopper Athletic Club. If it's cheering on the Toppers or working to provide you with the best automotive shopping experience possible, A&B strives to be #1. Open 7 days a week, A&B is the Valley's financing leader with the ability to say yes when other car dealers, banks, and credit unions have said no. Apply online at ANBAutosales.com. It's quick and easy with an answer within the hour. A&B, located directly off the Boggs Run Road exit in Benwood, West Virginia.
Meet the dreamers, the doers, the teachers, and the entrepreneurs, the caregivers, the creators, the volunteers, and the decision makers. They chose West Liberty University for their total college experience, and now they're changing, designing, and connecting the world. Learn more at Black and Gold Day on December 4th and register to win a $1,000 scholarship. Get registered today at westliberty.edu/visit. Visit, tour, connect at West Liberty University.
Welcome back. The West Liberty Sports Network is now streaming all of our games across social media and online video platforms. You can tune in on our live stream at WLTVonline.com, on YouTube by searching for WLU-TV, at Facebook.com/WLU-TV14, and at mountaineast.tv on the Mountain East Conference Digital Network. Thank you for tuning in to the West Liberty Sports Network wherever you may be watching. The topper press doing its job. Frustrating Glenville State. Still doing it. Dalton Bolin trying to come up with a steal, and they're going to call another jump ball. The second of the game by tight defense of the Toppers.
Yeah, great hustle by West Liberty, but the thing that stands out to me is the depth that's showing already. Glenville staying mostly with their starters. West Liberty's already had their second group in and now back with their first group.
And it seemed like the second group, well, maybe it was just Tyler Primer himself. 9 points so far. Early in this ball game, it's been 5.5 minutes.
Well, and you can imagine if you go in the game fresh and you're playing against guys that are already worn out, it makes a difference.
And a fight on the floor, the third jump ball in the first 5 minutes and 40 seconds. So the possession will stay with the Toppers this time after the last jump ball went to Glenville State. Dyer lobs this one into Ullom, high balls it. Gets it to fall. Ullom, 5 points so far. Darius Young gets the pass over. The shot is no good. That one missed by number 5, Howard Smith. Toppers leading by 18 points. Coach Hallett does not want them to take their foot off the gas at all. Ullom looking, finds Bolin. Still wearing the eye patch on the left eye. Three-point shot is up. Forget the eye patch, who cares? Three-pointer is good. Bolin, 7 points.
Yeah, he's off to a hot start. He had a little bit of a slow game as far as points go the last time. Making up for it today.
Bledsoe's three-point shot, no good. Moninger to Ullom. Hill pumps, drives, stops, finds Dyer. Now it's Ullom pumping on Bledsoe, drives, and an easy finish. Nobody there.
Well, it makes you look a lot quicker whenever you can make an initial jump shot to get past the defender, and Ullom did it right there.
An offensive foul is called on Genty as he runs over Luke Dyer. The second 5 comes in for the Toppers. And it's high fives all around for everybody on the Topper bench. On the floor, Primer, Sabit, Moore, Allen, and Arnold for the Toppers.
And rightfully so with the high fives. West Liberty playing really good basketball right now.
Arnold, good. His first bucket of the ball game. Genty's 3, no good. Allen with the rebound. You want to talk about comfortable, and as I say that, the pass is intercepted. Non-bounce pass to Robinson. The shot is good. And a foul will be called against Tyler Primer, trying to get back and hustle to correct his mistake. Can't blame him for doing that.
A nice steal by Glenville. They got in the passing lane, then made the extra pass. Good execution, drew the foul.
Glenville finally into double digits. Free throw, no good. Watch Brady Arnold on the near side. Back to Arnold, driving baseline, looking for someone to go to an open area. Robinson comes up with it, goes out of bounds. Possession goes back to West Liberty. We'll see if they get a new shot clock or not. It does not look like it. They've got 9 seconds. Sabin to Arnold, 5 on the shot clock. Brady driving, shot is up and good. Second bucket of the ball game for Brady Arnold.
And I don't think Glenville expected this. Coming in on a high, 3-0, and right now they're getting run out of the gym.
Three-point shot made there for Howard Smith. his first of the ball game, but it's 35-13, and it's not even halfway through the first half. Moore, nice pass inside to Primer, easy finish for him. He's got double digits, 11, the high score of the game.
Yeah, and another assist for West Liberty.
Nate Allen, beautiful defense against Callan Johnson. See if he can do it on the other end of the floor. Nate Allen. Saban spinning, finding Arnold. Primer tries to split the defenders. Shot is blocked, out of bounds. Possession stays with the Toppers. Starting 5 back in, and there is 10 seconds on the shot clock.
And Glenville has to brace themselves for another fresh unit. Really tough task for them right now.
Bolin for 3, good again. Dalton Bolin gives the Toppers 40 points. Out of bounds on Glenville State. That's Jamal Polydor. Could not keep that one. Give Bolin 10 points now. He's in the double digits along with Tyler Primer. Timeout called by Glenville State. It'll be a full 60-second timeout. We will be right back for more. The Toppers lead by huge, 40-13 on the West Liberty Sports Network.
I chose to stay in the area because I grew up just 45 minutes away from West Liberty, and when the opportunities presented themselves with this healthcare management and how great the school is and baseball and everything that came into play, I couldn't surpass it. It was awesome, and the school itself, everything here is amazing. Professors are setting us up for success. There's always something to do up here. I've been here for a few years now, and the feeling's surreal every day. You couldn't ask for much more.
Welcome back to the West Liberty Sports Network. The Toppers up 40-13 in this ball game. A huge one. It's the 142nd meeting between the two teams. It dates back 93 years to the 1923-24 season. Glenville State holds a 71-70 lead in the all-time series, but the Toppers have won 21 out of the last 24 games against the Pioneers. So they're cutting that lead down tonight, or this afternoon. They could tie the series at 71.
And that's kind of a theme with all of West Liberty's rivals. Really, the Hilltoppers having their way with everyone the last 15 years.
You even saw it with Salem the other night. Dalton Bolin driving baseline. Shot is good. The foul, 2 and 1 coming up. They'll call the foul against number 23, Davion Johnson. That'll be his first. Team third. And take another look. Bolin fired up.
Yeah, really strong move by the All-American.
The and one is converted. Toppers lead by 30, and it hasn't even been 10 minutes yet. Robinson, no good. Rebounded by Meininger.
And West Liberty really making a statement that I'm sure the rest of the Mountain East is going to take notice of.
Hill gets an easy bucket. He's got 5 points. Foul's going to be called on an aggressive defensive play by Dalton Bolin, and Phil Bledsoe re-enters the game as he takes the spot of Howard Smith.
It's really getting to the point where if you're Coach Hallett, you almost want to duplicate whatever you did before this game, whatever you ate for lunch, whatever time the shoot-around was, because West Liberty playing to perfection.
Polydor finds Bledsoe in the corner. Three-point shot, no good for Bledsoe. 0 for 3 from behind the arc so far. The 10-minute mark has passed. Inside to Meininger. Great look from the Topper offense all around. Meininger gets his first bucket.
Well, I really like the way he jumped into the defender, switched to his left hand, and kissed it off the glass.
Three-point shot from the corner. This one is good for Callan Johnson, the 6'1 junior. Bolin tries to finish, can't. The foul is going to be called on Robinson, his second, team fourth. Both teams now with 4 fouls. And with that stoppage in play, it's going to be a media timeout. We will take the break. The Toppers lead 47-16, 9:30 left in the first half on the West Liberty Sports Network.
Lifetime of savings starts here. Belmont Savings Bank, focused on your future.
At the Country Club Rehabilitation Campus, we provide a unique environment for your loved one to feel right at home. Our residents receive the freedom of living in an apartment or personalized private suite with the care of our skilled nursing staff. A positive, healthy life starts with a good meal. We offer a full menu with fresh home-cooked food. Our skilled team of therapists design a customized rehab plan to increase residents' independence and ability to manage daily life skills at home. Experience the difference at Country Club Rehabilitation.
Welcome back. The Toppers lead by 31 points after the first 10.5 minutes of this ball game. The Toppers are shooting 20 of 28 for 71.5%. And then 6 of 9 from behind the arc for 66%. Glenville State is 33% across the board.
Yeah, and then you look at the rebounds, it's 18-4. Of course, there's not many rebounds for Glenville to get defensively.
Right.
West Liberty's making most of their shots.
Bolin makes 1 of 2 on his free throws. He's got 14 points. It's now to a 32-point lead. And another big stat for the Toppers in this one, 11 assists on their 20 made shots. Another three-point shot is up and good. The second made one for Callan Johnson. Meininger, great pass to Bolin and the finish. 16 points now for Bolin, and another beautiful dime from Meininger.
Yeah, I think Glenville wanted to play fast, but I don't think they wanted to play this fast.
Can't hit this one. Johnson misses the three for the first time in the ball game. Hill looking, finds a cutting Ullom. Shot is good. 9 points for the redshirt freshman.
And the Glenville defense is so softened up right now. West Liberty can shoot inside or out.
Johnson, another three-point shot, his third of the ball game. Toppers have 5 waiting at the scorer's table. Meininger's at the elbow, finding Hill for 3. Good again. He's up to 8 points. Hill's also has 3 assists for the true freshman. Bledsoe, he's going to be fouled. Cannot make the shot. Luke Dyer appears to be okay, but Bledsoe is either grabbing at his nose or his eye. I can't really tell. Hopefully he's okay, the Wheeling Park product. Hopefully it's just a contact situation. Maybe he wears contacts.
I think that's a real possibility. It looks like he's might be pulling his contact or moving it around in there.
I'd much rather have it be a misplaced contact than an injury to the eye. So the Toppers still waiting to come in. They'll come in after Bledsoe's first shot. First one is good. Here comes the second 5 for the Toppers. Most teams starting 5. A round of applause for the second 5 coming in and the starting 5 going out.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, it seems like each unit that comes in plays better than the unit was in there previously. I don't know if they can keep that up, but everybody is really on point today for West Liberty.
Coach Hallett would love for that to continue. So would we. Moore finds Allen for 3. No good. Phil Bledsoe with the rebound. Darius Nunn. Pull-up jumper. Bounces around, no good. Marlon Moore there for the rebound. The next closest person to him was Nate Allen. Moore looking inside. 12 on the shot clock for the Toppers. Primmer puts it up. Three-point shot is good. 14 points for Tyler Primmer.
And Tyler has really become the go-to guy with this particular unit that's on the floor.
Bledsoe drives on Arnold. Offensive foul called. Brady Arnold drawing that one, the first on Bledsoe, 5th team foul for Glenville. Seven minutes left to play. The Toppers lead by 34, and that's just in the first half.
Yeah, and that was the 3rd team foul, as you said, against Bledsoe. That could change the rotation up here pretty quickly for Glenville.
Arnold, vintage Brady Arnold on that one, hanging in the air and dropping the jumper. Dreas none. Finding Smith for 3, it's good. With a hand in his face as well, impressive shot there. He's got 6 tonight.
Pretty interesting that Glenville would not get a substitute up at the court line for Bledsoe here, and Primmer hits another one.
Primmer, 17 points now as the Toppers lead 63-27 in the first half. Smith for 3. This one good again. Howard Smith up to 9 points. Makes it a 33-point ball game again.
And folks, if you're watching at home, it's really not that easy. I mean, these are tough shots.
Marlon Moore to Nate Allen, and after a very physical play there, a tough shot to make, and Nate Allen makes it look easy against Phil Bledsoe. Substitutions for West Liberty, high fives all around again. Everybody's happy. Everybody's happy with this game, players and coaches, but even the most minute of little mistakes or missteps here and there, you can see the players getting frustrated with themselves knowing they can play better, which is kind of crazy when you look at the scoreboard.
It's really been an amazing 15 minutes for West Liberty. I don't know if I can remember every single player on the roster playing this well.
Yeah. And Howard Smith, another 3-point shot. He's got 12 now. And Bolin can't get this shot to go. Bounce pass to Nunn from the corner, no good. Rebounded by Howard Smith in a new shot clock. This one no good. Rebounded by Dyer, and here come the Toppers again. Handed off to Bolin. Three-pointer, rolls around and good. Bolin, he's got 17 now as well.
Oh my goodness, and what a touch by Bolin. Ball must have bounced up about 4 foot off the rim, went right through.
Nunn trying to answer, cannot do it. A fight for that rebound, and a foul will be called. It looks like it'll go against Luke Dyer of the Toppers. It will. And with that stoppage in play, it's going to be a media timeout, so we will take the break. It'll be the second foul on Dyer, 7th on the Toppers. Glenville State now in the bonus. It is 68-33, 4:57 left in this first half on the West Liberty Sports Network.
More than ever, people are busier and need to stretch a dollar. Main Street understands. We believe a bank should help. Maybe that's why we keep growing. With extended hours, easy parking, higher interest savings accounts, and the lowest fees in the area. Locally owned with local decision makers. Built by the people, for the people. We don't want to be the biggest bank. We just want to be the best. Main Street Bank.
Undo's Catering, family owned since 1953. With newly remodeled catering facilities throughout the Ohio Valley, Undo's can accommodate banquets from 25 to 700 guests. Undo's caters weddings, picnics, corporate events, holiday events, and job site drop-offs for the construction and oil and gas industry. Call 304-233-5566 today.
Welcome back. Glenville State College, enrollment of 1,800 students, founded in 1872, located in Glenville, West Virginia. The team named the Pioneers. That one with 2 S's there. They're the special ones.
I wonder if the Glenville coach realizes that Bledsoe has 3.
Yeah.
Still in the game, and he's played.
We'll check again. He double-checked the fouls on Bledsoe. Right now it says that he's listed as having 1 online. I'm not sure if it's – that shot doesn't go for Meininger's. Bledsoe does get the rebound.
And that's a real possibility that the fouls are wrong up on the scoreboard, which happens sometimes.
Inside to Ullom, pass is knocked away. Meininger comes up with it though. Right-handed finish goes. Big E gets his 2nd bucket of the night.
Now, can you get an assist if you pass it yourself?
Well, hey,
you know
in football, a quarterback can get a touchdown reception and pass if he throws it to himself. So why not in basketball?
I don't think Meininger would argue with you.
Ullom's 3 is good. 10 points now, 73-37. Shot, no good. Ullom with the rebound, and quickly back up the floor they go. Pass is going to be stolen away by Johnson. Quickly up to Polydor, and he gets the easy bucket. He's got 9 points now. The Toppers have 3.5 minutes left in this first half to see if they can hit triple digits. Meininger's going to try. 76 points now for the Toppers. Meininger with 7, and a foul called against Luke Dyer. It'll be his 3rd, team 8th. At the end of the first half in the last game against Salem, I believe West Liberty had 70, was it 70 even or 70 some points at the end of the game, at the end of the half against Salem. I didn't expect them to do the same thing or better against Glenville State.
That's really amazing. They finished the half against Salem with 70, already have 76. There's still 3.5 minutes to go in the first half.
Well, I think the Toppers maybe a little upset that they took a loss to start the year, and they're kind of proving to everybody right now, hey, it's a 1 ball game. We got a whole season to go after this one. Don't worry about that 1 loss. We'll see as the year goes on.
Well, started the year off with a really high ranking. Didn't show that level of play in their first game, but today they really have.
The shot is up for Johnson. No good on the 3. And the reverse layup is good. That one for Genty. And the second 5 coming to the table for the Toppers. Bolin a deep 3. This one is good again. Dalton Bolin, 22 points. And it's a 40-point lead for West Liberty, 81-41, as there's a pile up underneath the bucket.
A couple of wide bodies there going to the floor. They're smiling at one another. I don't think anything intentional there, just a couple big guys getting tangled up.
And they call the foul on Meininger. That will send Carl Genty to the line as Glenville State's now in the bonus, and starting 5 comes to the bench for the Toppers, and another round of applause from the crowd here at the ASRC.
We got to be reaching the point where records are being set for a first half of play or any half of play at the ASRC. Really an amazing performance by the Hilltoppers.
Genty's second attempt, no good. Did you hear somebody in the crowd trying to get into his head before the free throw? Marlon Moore loses this ball to Nunn as he bobbles it around. No travel called. And an unbelievable play there as Johnson tipped it. Well, so Davion Johnson tips it, goes right into the hands of Callan Johnson, and he makes it in one motion. Arnold goes baseline. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds. They lose possession. comes Glenville State. It's Howard Smith. Can he hit another three? No. Nate Allen comes up with the rebound.
Nice box out there by Nate. Made contact, and then went and got it.
Moore for three. No good. Rebounded by Robinson. Shot is up and good. A three-pointer for Callan Johnson. He's got 16 in the first half.
Yeah, and Glenville's made an awful lot of three-point shots as well, but still down significantly.
Now it's Primer. Back to Keegan Saban, straight away three. No good, a little short, but Primer gets the rebound. Allen pumps, finds Primer. His turn from straight away, it's good again. 20 points, 20 of the 84 in the first half for the Toppers.
And that's all set up by Nate Allen, a draw and dish to a wide open Primer.
Shots no good for Smith. Arnold will push this up with 45 seconds left. He's gonna pull up for a three. It's good, Brady Arnold, 9 points tonight. Toppers lead by 40.
And that was nothing but net, straight through for Brady.
And a nice dunk there for Davion Johnson. Unfortunately, it's in the opposing gym, and nobody really cheered for that one.
But a good job nonetheless, splitting the defense, getting right to the basket.
Down to 15 seconds. The Toppers will hang on to this one for the final shot of the half. And we'll see if they try to make it a three, see if they can put up 90 points in the first half. If you can believe that I just said that, Darius Nunn steals that ball away from Brady Arnold. He does what he can to make sure Nunn doesn't get the easy breakaway.
You got to be really careful as the offensive player. Anytime you try to cross over, make sure you protect the ball or it can get stolen, just like there.
Nunn makes the first free throw, and the noise that you heard is probably the noise that everybody who ever shoots a free throw wants to hear every single time. That was the sound of the perfect free throw. And does it again. 4.2 seconds left. Saban finally touches it at half court. Puts up a deep three, no good on this one. The first half will end 87-51. The Toppers unbelievably put up 87 points in the first 20 minutes of the ball game. Well, Lauryn Fridley will meet Coach Hallett at center court, and Lauryn and Coach are ready to go. Lauryn, take it away.
Coach, that was an unbelievably amazing first half. Kind of give me some of the thoughts that are going through your head right now.
Well, it helps when you're shooting the ball as well as we are right now. But, you know, we knew coming in if we had good movement off the ball in our offense, we're going to be able to get good shots.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Lauryn. Thank you, Coach. EJ, like he said, pretty happy the team's shooting well, that everybody's playing this well, but 87 points in 20 minutes. I'm going to try to see if I can dig up some stats and see if that's a record for the Hilltoppers. I almost have to believe it is to get 87 points in 20 minutes. Unbelievable. Your thoughts?
I don't think I've ever seen a first half of basketball where this many points has been scored. It's not just the shooting from the perimeter, it's driving to the basket, the assists, the foul shooting. I mean, we could go on and on and on to score 87 points. Just amazing.
Well, when we come back, we will have some highlights and stats for you from the first half when we return on the West Liberty Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Kaylee, and I'm a biology pre-med student here at West Liberty, and I'm going to show you what it's like to be a student in this program. Now we're heading into biochem with Dr. Schmidt. I decided to go into pre-med at West Liberty because I knew it was a small, well-known program, and I had always wanted to do something in the medical field.
Today we're going to continue on with our discussion of Chapter 7, talking about carbohydrates. Alright, but it's been a while since we've done a fun little critical thinking question. So, before we get into the lecture material, we are going to do a little critical thinking question.
The classes I'm taking right now are definitely very difficult and very serious. They're mostly lecture-based, but the professors still do a great job of getting people engaged and involved in classes.
So today we're heading into our biology club cabinet meeting.
We have the bake sale going on. Somebody needs to make a sign for that, which I can do. I can make a sign.
I've been a part of Bio Club since freshman year. Definitely free pizza got me to go to the first meeting because we have pizza at every meeting. But it's a way that I met so many other biology students, especially upperclassmen who are in the same major. So you form relationships with people who have taken classes that you have to take, and you learn helpful tips from them. It's just like a really good community between the biology program.
So now I'm going to be working on my independent research project with Dr. Schmidt, which focuses on how oxygen affects immune responses to Francisella.
What we're going to be doing today, Kaylee, is we are going to be doing an ELISA, okay? And what ELISAs do is they allow us to measure.
I knew coming into college that I wanted to do some sort of undergraduate research, especially because most medical programs look for that on your CV or your resume. So I waited until the beginning of sophomore year once I had adjusted to college, and I knew Dr. Schmidt had a relatively small lab, so I decided to go and talk to her so I could get more one-on-one hands-on learning experiences with her. A lot of medical school programs look for undergraduate research because it shows that you can multitask between just doing your studies and allotting time for something else. And a lot of programs actually require you to do research when you're in graduate school.
So we're in the horizontal laboratory right now, and I'm currently working with mouse macrophages and Francisella tularensis, which is usually plated on chocolate agar, which looks like this. It's not actually made of chocolate though. These are the mouse macrophages in here, and this flask is just meant for cells to grow, so the cells actually adhere to the back of the flask, so when you look under the microscope, they are stuck to the bottom of the flask. Now we're heading into molecular biology with Dr. Kreisberg.
It's definitely difficult, but it's so nice having such small class sizes because you really get to know your professors. And a lot of the times I won't even schedule appointments to meet with my professors if I have a question. Like, their doors are just always open, they're always willing to help. You can just walk in, they'll help you with anything, where like I knew I wanted a smaller school for that reason, for that more one-on-one attention.
Today I'm working in the microbiology lab with Dr. Kreisberg.
A big reason that I chose West Lib was definitely affordability. I'm an Elbin scholar because of my high school GPA and my ACT score from in high school, and it's something that sold my family from the very first visit. And also, even though I'm technically out of state, I get the metro rate, which is awesome because it does bring tuition down so much from when we were first looking, thinking, oh, an out-of-state school, it's probably so expensive, but it's not.
I'm also on the volleyball team here at West Liberty, and we're getting ready to have our last match of the regular season.
Being a student athlete definitely has taught me time management. It's really difficult when you have a stretch of away games that could be 4, 5, 6 hours away on a Tuesday night when you have class at 8 a.m. on Wednesday morning. But I personally think it helps me because I know I need to study for certain exams or classes because I don't have time to procrastinate or to slack off.
I hope this gave you a good look at what it's like to be a biology pre-med major here at West Liberty. For more information, check out the website.
Hey guys, my name is Colin Lewis. I'm from Martinsburg, West Virginia. I'm a student here in the athletic training program at West Liberty, and today I'm going to take you to see what it looks like to be a student in this program. now I'm getting ice for Zach. He's a defensive tackle for West Liberty's football team. And he received a knee injury. So to treat this, we're going to give him a little bit of ice while he sits in class to help stop or slow down the inflammation process, and also to help with his pain. He's been having a lot of pain recently. Now we're going to go check out our orthopedic evaluation of upper extremities class with Dr. Hannah.
A quick review, guys. Remember, we're talking about the upper extremity and special tests, obviously. Today, we're going to work on the valgus varus test of the elbow. The medial upper condyle of the humerus, the lateral upper condyle, those are the common origin points, but those muscles run long bellies down across the wrist to flex, extend, obviously ulnar and radial deviate, okay?
All right, let's go check out my modifications of exercise class.
Today we're going to cover a specific type of cancer. There are 4 primary types or classifications. So we're going to start in on carcinoma.
Professors are amazing here at West Lib. They really care about how much you learn, how much experience you're gaining through the program. The clinical experience is just all around amazing. You get to work with football teams, you get to work with basketball teams, you get to go off campus, work with PT clinics, doctors, hospitals. And outside of class, I'm a student ambassador. I'm about to give a tour right now, so let's go meet the family. Hey guys, I'm Colin Lewis. I'll be your tour guide today. How's it going? And I'm also the president of Alpha and Omega Men's Bible Study. I hope this gave you a look at what it's like to be in the athletic training program. For more information, please visit our website.
Hi everybody, my name is Brian Campbell and I'm a healthcare management major and I'm going to show you around today. Guys, we're going to go check out my business stats class with Professor Lauryn.
Sampling distribution is usually used to solve business problems because usually we don't know about the population.
And now we're on our way to meet with my advisor, Mr. Michael Blackwell, to talk about my classes for next semester. Blackwell, how you doing?
Great, Brian.
Good.
Great to see you.
Good to see you.
Brian, based upon what you've already completed and what you're in this semester, I recommend...
At the beginning in college, my freshman, sophomore year so far, I've had classes with 30 or 40 people, but as the years go on, I go into my junior and senior year, my classes will start to get smaller, but they'll get more precise. The classes get a little bit more sophisticated, but they gear me to get ready for my future.
We'll also have to start thinking about your professional internship.
Last summer, I spent the summer in Avon Lake, Ohio, which is about 10 minutes outside Cleveland. And I met a lot of cool people there with the healthcare administration stuff at the Cleveland Clinic, so I plan on going back there.
All right, Brian, you're set.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Have a great day.
You too. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you. Thank you. We're about to head into the library. This is a good place for us just to relax and hit the books, so let's get rolling.
healthcare management up here at West Liberty University, and it's the business field and the business side of hospitals and healthcare. And if you take the business side of the administrators and the CEOs that are running the hospitals and the nursing homes and everything, all that comes into play with classes that we're going to take over the 4 years here. Last class of the day, let's check out principles of marketing.
What the difference is between marketing a tangible product and marketing a service.
It's in terms of something giving them in a medical aspect, and you're doing something for someone. Right out of college, you have an option to go work, obviously, or to go and get your MHA, which is your Master's in Healthcare Administration. That's what I plan on doing. The ultimate goal is to go and work under somebody for a few years, maybe at a nursing home or a hospital. And, the ultimate goal one day is to run my own hospital. Pretty busy today, but when I have some spare time, I'm actually our school's mascot, so let's get it done. I also play baseball for the West Liberty Hilltoppers. I hope this gave you guys a great look at what it's like to be a student here at West Liberty and an inside look at the healthcare management program. If you guys have any questions, visit the website or call to set up a visit here.
Welcome back to the ASRC. The Toppers with a massive lead after the first half. 87-51 is the score. We will take a look at some highlights in a minute, but first I want to give some stats. I'm going to read this off my phone. Don Clegg, our sports information director, texted me what the record is for points in a first half. It's 98 points in the first half against Point Park, November 16th, 2010, so almost exactly 8 years ago. It could have been 100, but the Toppers didn't make a few foul shots at the end of that first half. It could have been 100 points, but 98 is the record in the first half. Crazy, they got 87. Now let's take a look at some of those highlights from the first half. We start with Luke Dyer, a three-point shot that made it 10-5. And Dalton Bolin, three-point shot, made it 29-8. Brady Arnold's layup will make it 33-8. And live action about to begin here. Bolin again with a three-point shot coming up, made it 68-33. And then Brady Arnold had another three-point shot, made it 87-47. Then we start with live. This is the final highlight. The ball was pushed out of bounds. Glenville State will keep possession here. But yeah, the game that the Toppers had, the record 98 points in the first half, was also a record in points scored for West Liberty in a game, as Nunn gets this little floater to go. But they finished the game 157-89. They beat Point Park out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. But 157 is the number that they want to break a record, the one the Toppers are looking to get to.
That 98 points will ever be broken. You know, what an amazing stat that was.
Robinson thought about the shot. I'm sorry, that was Johnson. Now this is Bledsoe. Another missed three for Bledsoe. Meininger gets the long rebound. Hill. Three-point shot, no good. Meininger fighting for the board, but Bledsoe comes up with it. Loses this ball. Thought he passed it to Coach Howlett, but Nunn comes up with it. His pass is going to be tipped and somehow kept, and the bucket is made by Jamal Polydor. Will Yoakum on the wing. Money Dyer at the top of the key. Yoakum. Three-point shot, no good. Meininger with the board. The putback is good. And Eric now with 9 points in this ball game, 91 to 55. No shot on the play, so there will be a foul. This one will go against Eric Meininger, his first, team first of the second half. Ball is thrown into Ty Robinson. Now it's Darius Nunn. And this pass saved from going out of bounds by Davion Johnson, and his one-touch pass under the bucket goes underneath the bucket, or behind it, we should say. Out of bounds, and Toppers take possession.
This is a little bit off off task here, but what do you think? What do you think the discussion was in both halftime locker rooms? You know, like first if you're Glenville, how do you think that went?
Yeah, I mean, when you played that, I mean, you got 51 points in the first half. You shot 70%. That's a good half for most teams. And when the Toppers are playing this way, what are you supposed to do? But for West Liberty, Coach Howlett, I'm assuming it's the same idea that he has all the time. Keep playing, guys. I don't care what the score is. This game isn't over yet. We're not going to stop playing the way we play just because of the score.
Yeah, I know Ben wants the guys to play the same at all times, no matter what the situation. And if they don't, you know, they know there's 5 more guys that are ready to come in, so they don't really have a choice. But if you're Glenville, you know, I think you just go out and play, you know, and try to get a little bit better in the second half and learn from what happened the first 20 minutes.
Bolin making his free throws. 24 points now for Dalton, 95-55, a 40-point game. Now went out at halftime to go to the TV truck, check on some of the students. And sure enough, a Glenville bus was out there in the parking lot literally warming up, ready to go as this ball's thrown out of bounds. West Liberty takes over. I don't think it was for the men's team, though. I'm pretty sure it's the women's team for Glenville State. They picked up a victory today. They're getting ready to head back to Glenville.
But still kind of humorous.
Yeah.
You know, the old saying, you better let's warm up the bus.
The second 5 coming to the scorer's table as a transition bucket is made by Jamal Polydor. He's got 13 points this evening. Hill, the true freshman, great pass to Will Yoakum. His shot is blocked. Polydor's pass up to Robinson, too much, but it goes right back to Polydor. Darius Nunn hits the 3-point shot. He's got 7 points. It's a 35-point game now, 95-60.
Yeah, and I think if you're the Glenville coach, you probably said, hey, let's win the second half. You know, we're down X amount of points. Let's win this half and score a moral victory.
Will Yoakum's putback is good. He's got 14. The Toppers getting close to those triple digits. And a foul here on Meininger. It'll be his third, team's second. And that will send Davion Johnson to the line to shoot 2. Again, the West Liberty Sports Network is now streaming all of our games across social media and online video platforms. You can tune in on our live stream at WLTVonline.com, on YouTube by searching for WLU-TV, at Facebook.com/WLU-TV14, and at the MountainEast.tv on Mountain East Conference Digital Network. Thank you for tuning in to the West Liberty Sports Network, wherever you may be watching. Marlon Moore fights well for that rebound. Allen thought about the quick 3, dishes it to Moore. Can he get the finish? No, but he will get 2 shots. We'll see which Pioneer they give that foul to. It'll go against Carl Genty. Marlon Moore will look to add to his totals. First one is good on the season. Marlon Moore shooting over 71% from the foul line. Second one good as well. 99 for the Toppers. Ball stolen away, thrown to an open space. Moore takes it, no look pass. Shot does not go. Bledsoe with the rebound. The ball is tipped on the pass, though. Arnold comes up with it. Allen thought about the three-point shot and finds Moore. He puts it up. Shot is good. Marlon Moore, 7 points. Toppers have 102.
Marlon really playing well, but I've noticed that a lot of baskets have been scored off of passes from Nate Allen. Have you noticed that tonight? And once again, right there, Nate looking for somebody else.
Nate so far this season has kind of reminded me of a bigger version of Luke Dyer. May not be a point guard, but he plays really, really well defensively, gets a lot of rebounds, but he also has that vision and passing ability, and don't leave him open because he'll drill a shot in your face as well as anybody.
Well, and he really gives up himself. You know, he's sacrificing his points to make others better, and I really like that about him.
Jumper is up and good. Tyler Primer. None. Off the glass, no good, but the putback dunk. A good one there for Davion Johnson.
And that'll keep Davion going back to the hoop. That's almost like if you're a golfer and you really stripe one down the middle off the tee, it makes you want to go back and do that again. I think he'll be in there rebounding hard again next time.
Moore, three-point shot doesn't go. Nate Allen passing up a wide open shot. Like you said, he's a very unselfish player. Marlon Moore with another steal here, reading the play well. Can't get the finish. Moore trying to get another steal, thought he had it cleanly. I think his teammates did as well, but with the score being what it is, not going to complain too much. It's his second foul, 14th foul. And with that stoppage of play, it's going to be a media timeout. We take the break. Toppers lead 104-66 with 14:41 left in the ball game on the West Liberty Sports Network.
A&B Kia, the Valley's only total indoor showroom, is a proud sponsor of West Liberty Hilltopper Athletic Club. If it's cheering on the Toppers or working to provide you with the best automotive shopping experience possible, A&B strives to be #1. Open 7 days a week, A&B is the Valley's financing leader with the ability to say yes when other car dealers, banks, and credit unions have said no. Apply online at ANBAutosales.com. It's quick and easy with an answer within the hour. A&B, located directly off the Boggs Run Road exit in Benwood, West Virginia.
Meet the dreamers, the doers, the teachers, and the entrepreneurs, the caregivers, the creators, the volunteers, and the decision makers. They chose West Liberty University for their total college experience, and now they're changing, designing, and connecting the world. Learn more at Black and Gold Day on December 4th and register to win a $1,000 scholarship. Get registered today at westliberty.edu/visit. Visit, tour, connect at West Liberty University.
Well, welcome back. You see the Toppers take the floor. Brady Arnold, as has been described of him so many times, a guy that just gets everybody's faces to light up when he enters the room right there, coming off the bench. Hit his team laughing and joking. But as soon as that whistle blows, he's the most intense and in-the-game guy you have.
He really is, and he's been doing it for 4 years now. It never gets old.
Davion Johnson picks up the loose ball after a bit of a scramble for it from both teams. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Nate Allen. Nate using his speed to get up the floor. He's a big man, and Darius Nunn couldn't keep up with him. Saban finding Primer. Hands it off to Brady Arnold. 7 on the shot clock. Finds some space, goes back to Primer in the corner. Three-point shot is in and out. Offensive board. Nate Allen can't get the bucket, but he will shoot 2. Call that foul on Nunn. It'll be his first, team third.
Number of good plays right there. They won't all show up in the stat sheet, but Arnold beating his guy to the basket, kicking out to Primer. Allen going for the rebound, you know, drawing the foul. A lot of good stuff there. Winning basketball plays, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
The Toppers bringing their second 5 back into the ball game. Hill waiting to come in for Nate Allen. Makes the second of 2. It's a 39-point game. Nunn finds Johnson. Almost gets this ball stripped away by Hill, but he recovers. Genty driving, trying to split the double team. Doesn't work. Moninger gets the defensive rebound. He'll take his time getting up the floor. Maybe not. Gets it quickly up the hill. Finds Bolin. And the shot is good again.
Bolin able to use either hand inside. That looked like an easy finish, and it really wasn't.
Genty tries a 3, the 6'5" sophomore from Miami, Florida. No good. Dyer driving, can't get the bucket, fighting for the offensive board. Yoakum gets it, no foul called. Another putback is good. Yoakum up to 16 points.
Yeah, Yoakum staying with it right there. He looked like he got banged a little bit on the first rebound. Didn't phase him, went up and got it again.
Bledsoe no good. He had a chance at an open 3, decided against it, not having a very good night from behind the arc as Phil. Yoakum pump fakes, gets none off his feet. Now it's Bolin. 3-point shot, good again. 29 points for Dalton Bolin.
And once again, unselfish play by West Liberty. Nice extra pass by Hill.
Nunn answers back with a 3. Give him double digits, 10 points now. Yoakum's turn. He answers back with another 3. 19 points for Will.
Will the thrill. Nailing it from the corner.
Nunn answers back. Just keep giving him the ball from behind the arc for Glenville State. Now Dalton Bolin quickly up from Moninger. Spinning in the lane, back over. Shot is good. And one coming up. Forget these 3-point shots. Let's get the old-fashioned 3-point play from Dalton Bolin.
Boy, a lot of great moves right there. We saw a spin move, we saw a step through, and then Bolin finishes with his left. Really impressive.
He takes a hard hit there, but nothing can hurt him. He's wearing an eye patch, folks. He's not going to come out of this game for anything.
He's certainly a tough player out there, able to fight through a lot of bumps and bruises. You know, he has stitches in his lips, and he's got the eye patch on, and he just keeps coming through.
Can't hit the and one. Keeps him at 31 points. And a charge is called on Genty as he runs over Dalton Bolin, and a new 5 comes in for the Toppers. Nick Greeley and Ariel Watson coming in for West Liberty, their first appearances in this ball game. And a big round of applause from the folks here at the ASRC for this starting 5.
And rightfully so. But we've talked about the players so much already tonight, Todd. But I'd like to give a shout out to Ben Hallett, because I mean, who would have thought that the team would bounce back from that very first game and have a performance like this? I mean, we saw them struggle to hit 70 in the whole game and get off to a tough start. They regrouped, came back. This will be their 3rd straight win in very impressive fashion. So great job, Coach Hallett.
Cannot understate that at all. The fact that it's a somewhat young team for the Toppers this year, especially Keegan Saban finishing with the left hand. He gets his first points, and we'll try to look for an update and see if everyone that has played for West Liberty, the only ones that have not scored yet are the guys that just got in, Nick Greeley and Ariel Watson.
Well, to follow up on that, as Glenville misses a 3, but it's easy for guys to lose their confidence after that first game, and the exact opposite has happened. You can see all these guys are flying around out there.
Genty gets this ball stripped away, pushed out of his possession by Nate Allen. So possession will stay with Glenville State, but Nate Allen gets a standing ovation from the bench from his teammates on that one.
Yeah, and rightfully so. He hustled 94 feet and caught the dribbler from behind. Those are the kind of plays that win basketball games for you.
The officials talking about the shot clock here. We saw this in the women's game. And they moved the shot clock to 25 seconds. Yet the Toppers didn't take possession back, so the shot clock will not change. It goes to 25 seconds. Lobbed into Howard. Smith puts up a three immediately. Looks good. It is good. Smith now 15 points. All of his 15 coming from three-point shots, 5 of them in this ball game. Ariel Watson, the newcomer, number 1, gets it to Marlon Moore. Three-point shot is good. Give Watson an assist. Marlon Moore with 8 points. Good defense by Marlon Moore, but Colleen Johnson able to get that bucket to go.
Yeah, I think a good non-call by the official. Marlon's allowed to go straight up, the law of verticality, and so no call on the bucket.
This is Nick Greeley putting up a baseline jumper. It's good. Greeley, his first shot of the game, his first points. And with that stoppage in play, it will be immediate timeout. We take the break as well. 124-77, 9:56 left in the game on the West Liberty Sports Network.
Lifetime of savings starts here. Belmont Savings Bank, focused on your future.
At the Country Club Rehabilitation Campus, we provide a unique environment for your loved one to feel right at home. Our residents receive the freedom of living in an apartment or personalized private suite with the care of our skilled nursing staff. A positive, healthy life starts with a good meal. We offer a full menu with fresh home-cooked food. Our skilled team of therapists design a customized rehab plan to increase residents' independence and ability to manage daily life skills at home. Experience the difference at Country Club Rehabilitation.
Welcome back. The West Liberty University, 2,522 students, founded in 1837, located in beautiful West Liberty, West Virginia. Team named the Hilltoppers, the Running Toppers, whatever you want to call them. They're on top of things right now, 124-80.
Yeah, and in most games, if you have 80 points and there's still 10 minutes left to go, you've got to feel pretty good about your chances. But not today, as you look up, West Liberty up to 126.
And just after Nick Greeley gets his first points of the game, a new Hilltopper this year, so does Ariel Watson, the junior transfer. He will get an and one opportunity as well. It is good. The drive, the pass out to Johnson, no good. Marlon Moore fighting for that rebound, but Genty comes up with it. Ariel Watson thought he had a clean block, but they're going to call the foul. It'll be his first, team 5th. And already just watching a few little plays here from Ariel Watson. He looks like a very good basketball player, just transferred to a team that already has a lot of very good players.
Yeah, and he made a good basketball play there. Looked like he was going to draw the charge. Then he went up and made a nice play on the block. Yeah, Ariel's doing quite well for himself.
Well, after that stoppage in play, I guess the officials want to take another media timeout, so we will quickly take another break. 127-80 is the score, 9:20 to go in the second half on the West Liberty Sports Network.
West Virginia.
So I came to West Liberty because I received a full scholarship and I will be graduating with no debt. You don't have to be an accountant to realize that coming to a school with zero debt is the best way to do it. West Liberty was just the most affordable option for me.
Well, welcome back, and before not this TV timeout, the one before, We received a pretty good compliment from one of the topper players on the bench during the timeout. Luke Dyer came over and let us know, hey, the monitor you guys have on the table that you watch for the replays, you guys' broadcast looks pretty good. So, you know, we've been talking them up all game, saying how well the toppers have played and how great they look. And the Mountain East Conference should be on alert for these toppers. Luke Dyer's giving us a bit of a shout-out, saying the broadcast looks good as well.
Well, and he's right, and it's easier for the broadcast to look good when the ball's going through the hoop. The same as the game, you know, sort of exciting for the fans. So we'll reciprocate and say thanks, Luke, for all the good play out there and making our job easier.
Oh, yeah, and, you know, we've got to be a little bit realistic here. Nobody's watching because we're on here. It could be anybody talking. They're here to watch the toppers play.
But we have the best seat in the house.
Yeah. This is Ariel Watson. Nice move baseline, nice pass to Greeley, and he dunks it home. The entire bench up with that one. Coach Howlett with a grin on his face. Three-point shot, no good. Watson with the rebound. See what the newcomers can do for the toppers. Their first taste of Mountain East Conference action. Watson off the glass, and it falls.
Oh, and you can see that confidence just permeates through the entire roster, whether you're in the first group or the last guy off the bench. Everybody playing well.
Genty, he's up to 5 points now. He's been playing a lot, but just 5 points so far in this game. Watson puts up a three, drills it. Ariel Watson with 8 points quickly.
Ariel saying, hey, coach, you know, remember me. I'd like to get in there a little earlier next game.
Well, I believe they're just going to give him 2, so make it 7 points. From our vantage point, it looked like a 3-point shot. So it'll be 134 to 84. The toppers 23 points away from tying the all-time scoring mark.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, that looks pretty realistic as there's still 8 minutes left in the game.
This ball stripped away, out of bounds. Possession will stay with Glenville State. Dwayne Chastain couldn't hang on to that one. Yahil Hill and Brady Arnold into the ball game for Keegan Saban and Nate Allen. Round of applause for all four. Howard Smith, quick baseline jumper is good. Give him 17 points in this ball game. Less than 8 to play. Watson, the right-handed finish, looking good. He's got 9 points, on his way to double digits here soon.
Like you said, Ariel playing really well out there.
Kalen Johnson, baseline pass, back out to Chastain, airballed to three-pointer. And it goes out of bounds. Possession goes to the toppers. Take another look at the dunk here by Nick Greeley. Two-handed jam. Hopefully one of his early highlight reel plays of his career at West Liberty. Yahil Hill from the corner. Can't get it to go. Marlon Moore fighting for that board, but Howard Smith comes up with it. Long pass. Johnson's three, no good. Moore gets this rebound. With 7 minutes to play, the toppers push it up the floor again. Watson double team, steps through, finds Greeley, gets the bucket and one coming up. Give the assist to Watson.
Yeah, it looked like Greeley got banged on the head right there. Didn't throw him off stride, still able to finish.
We take another look, or we will in a second. Greeley can't get this one to go. Offensive board, putback doesn't go. Moore trying to fight for another one, can't get it. And a foul going to be called on Marlon Moore. It'll be his third, team fifth. Drive by Chastain, a foul going to be called against Hill. It'll be his first, team seventh. Both teams are now in the single bonus, shooting 1 and 1. First one is good. Chastain gets his first point of the ball game. Moore gets the rebound off the miss. Marlon Moore, 8 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals in this ball game so far. He's still adding to those. Hill can't get the shot to go. But Marlon close to a double-double. Nice baseball pass inside. The shot is good. Johnson with 24 points tonight. Watson, dribble and shot is good. 12 points now for Ariel Watson.
And Ariel really showing all of his skill set there. Dribbling, shooting, scoring. He's trying to get the coach's attention, Todd.
Oh, he's getting ours, that's for sure. Smith going to be fouled by Hill. He can't believe it. The shot doesn't go, so Howard Smith will shoot 2. Will Ullom, Keegan Saban, and Tyler Primer to the table. They sub in, giving Brady Arnold, Hill, and Marlon Moore a break. They all get a round of applause.
And it seems like a long time ago, but Primer was really one of the keys in getting West Liberty off to that first half start with 20 points at the break.
Tyler Primer, one of those graduate seniors for the Toppers, he and Evan French. They are both in the long line of extremely intelligent Hilltopper basketball players, not just on the floor, but in the classroom as well. Great pass from Greeley as Saban gets the finish. The Toppers now 15 points away from tying the single game scoring record. Genty's 3, no good. Offensive rebound, though, and the putback falls for Elisha Mayberry, the 6'4" sophomore. Greeley in the corner, down low on the baseline. Primer, the jumper doesn't fall. Push it up the floor. Kalen Johnson finding Chastain.
Help Nick, help Nick, help Nick.
Chastain, shot no good. And Ullom gets the rebound. Primer with his eyes up, finds Saban. Can't get the finish at the bucket. And here comes Glenville, quickly. Ullom trying for the block, doesn't get it. Johnson gets 26 points now, 142-95. Saban at the elbow gets his pass stolen away. Chastain bounce pass to Johnson. Back out to Mayberry, 3-point shot, no good. Greeley finds Ariel Watson left wide open. 3-point shot, nothing but net. 15 points for Ariel Watson in a very short amount of time.
Yeah, and how impressive has he been?
3-pointer no good. Now Watson gets the rebound quickly up to Keegan Saban. He's got Ullom with him. Alley-oop, it's not on target. But the ball is saved by Tyler Primer. Shot is no good. I'll tell you what, the alley-oop attempt, the entire bench for West Liberty was on their feet in anticipation. This pass goes out of bounds in the media timeout after the stoppage. So it's 145-95, 3:24 left to play. We will be right back to see if the Toppers can get to that single game point record when we return on the West Liberty Sports Network.
Your business keeps you busy all day. You need to save time and money. Main Street understands, so we offer convenience, service, and advice. Maybe that's why we keep growing. We have business checking, the absolute lowest fees, and savings with higher interest rates. Locally owned with local decision makers. Built by the people, for the people. We don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best. Main Street Bank.
Visit Wheeling, West Virginia.
Welcome back. The Toppers enjoying a massive lead with 3:24 to go in this ball game. And it's to the point in this one. Again, we're just waiting to see if West Liberty can get to that single games points record. They're 12 points away from tying it. The shot is no good. Rebounded by Nate Allen.
I think that's probably the furthest thing from Coach Hallett's mind, though. I think he's thinking the last 3 minutes, I want to see these guys make the simple play, the team play first. And you know what? If they do that, they'll end up breaking the record. So let's see what they do here. It's tough to play a complete 40-minute game, which for the most part, West Liberty has done today.
Marlon Moore back into the game for Tyler Primer. This shot by J.D. Hensler. Well off the mark, 3 minutes to play. Allen driving, floats it up, no good. Offensive rebound, and Marlon Moore's putback goes. He's got double-digit points and 9 rebounds. Gentee's dunk off the rim, and Ariel Watson comes up with it. Now it's Marlon Moore pushing it. Allen's three, no good. Rebounded by Hill. Finds Nick Greeley, and the layup goes. And the Toppers now 8 points away from tying the record.
Nice finish by Greeley there. It didn't look like he jumped. You know, maybe he jumped over a sheet of paper, but still able to finish on the reverse.
Well, it's 6'7". He doesn't need to jump too much. The tallest player on the Toppers team. Greeley, three-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Hill, back out to Watson. His three-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Moore. The putback goes, and one opportunity coming up for Marlon. He's got 12, could make it 13.
Yeah, and Marlon flexing his muscles there after he made that basket. He's, showing everybody in the gym that he hits the weight room.
Well, he definitely looks bigger than he did when he was a freshman. And that's just natural. Can't hit the and one. The Toppers lead at 151-97. 6 points away from tying it. Shot by Johnson, a deep three, no good. Hill gets the rebound. Toppers pushing it with 1:40 to play. Greeley into the paint. Shot is good. No one's going to defend that, especially a 6'2" freshman, Jarrett McCarley. Pass is deflected. Stays with Glenville State. Hensler for another three. This one is good. Hill finds Greeley back out to Watson. This three-point shot, no good. Quickly up the floor. Watson trying to chase the man down. The shot goes. Chastain makes it. Under a minute left to play. Toppers 4 points away from the record. Hill for three. No good. Offensive board by Nick Greeley. The putback off the glass doesn't go. Marlon Moore's rebound, and the putback does go. 2 points away, 155-102, 40 seconds left.
Oh, the suspense, Todd. Are they gonna make it? I'm not sure. This will be an interesting call here. The shot clock is not off, so you're not exactly in the victory formation. So this will be interesting if they take another shot.
And it looked like Coach Hallett. The three-point shot goes, and there it is. Ariel Watson gives the Toppers the single game scoring record at 158 points.
And I can guarantee you one thing, that will be the last shot as Coach Howlett pulls the plug. Great game for West Liberty.
Standing ovation for the final dozen seconds for the Hilltoppers. Everyone in the ASRC not wearing blue is on their feet. And that is the end of the ball game. 158-106. The Toppers put everyone in the Mountain East Conference, maybe the nation as well, on notice. Just because that one first game loss does not mean a thing. The Toppers are ready to play this season.
I think you're right, Todd. Everyone was served notice here. 158 points, not against the bottom feeder, against the Glenville State team that came in undefeated.
We have Lauryn Fridley at center court with Coach Howlett. Lauryn, take it away.
Coach, this seemed to be a very takeaway game from the very beginning. How do you feel like your team did today?
Obviously very well. I mean, we shot the ball well. I thought our pressure in the first half was great. And that's what I keep telling these guys. We're going to get better and better and better this year. So I can't wait to see where we end up come March.
Did you expect this today? Did you expect to tie the single scoring in a single game?
No, I didn't. But again, we just shot the ball extremely well. It's on nights where we don't shoot the ball well. How are we going to play and how are we going to win? And obviously, we still have a lot of stuff that we need to improve on.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Lauryn. Lauryn misspoke a little bit. I didn't get a chance to tell her that the Toppers did break the record by 1 point. So it's a brand new one for West Liberty. It was 157 against Point Park on November 16th, 2010. They break the record on November 17th, and here's the shot that did it, Ariel Watson's three-pointer. And our record was broken almost 8 years to the day of when it was set back in 2010.
Yeah, a lot of great shooting to get there. And even the last shot by Watson, tough shot, 20 feet away, knocks it down. But they picked the right day to do it, Todd. Hilltopper Nation, it's Todd's birthday today.
Yeah.
And so we'll always remember this, breaking the scoring record on your birthday.
Well, I was going to say we almost made it through the entire broadcast of both games without mentioning that. If you want to know how old I am, if you're a sports researcher, all you have to do is, I'll tell you, I was born about a month and a half after Mario Lemieux. I'm a big hockey fan, so this is where I go with it. Lemieux scored his first ever goal in the NHL. First game, first shift, first shot. That's an all-time great, living up to the hype right away. About a month and a half after that goal was scored is when I was born, so you researchers can go look it up, go into our Twitter. Don't do that, I'm joking. Don't post anything on social media. But again, the Toppers win it 158-106, a huge ball game for the Toppers to come back and kind of maybe not necessarily reclaim the Mountain East this early in a season, but if anybody was thinking, oh no, they lost that first game, what's going to happen? You've seen what's going to happen. The Toppers are still the Toppers.
Yeah, they certainly made a statement here with this victory today. Everyone will take notice.
Well, again, thank you to all of our students on the student crew that made both of these broadcasts, women's and men's basketball, happen today. Thank you to Emily Bucon for sitting in for Kyle Patrick. He's got another job calling some high school football games. Good luck to St. Clairsville tonight out at Zanesville. Good luck to the rest of the Ohio Valley teams that are still in the West Virginia and Ohio State football playoffs. And EJ, thank you for being here as well. We will see you next time on the West Liberty Sports Network. The Toppers will play Monday down at West Virginia Wesleyan. They take on the Bobcats. That game will be at 7:30 p.m. at the Rockefeller Center, the Rockefeller Arena in Buchanan, West Virginia. Again, Monday, November 19th at 7:30. We will bring you a live video broadcast of that game courtesy of the West Liberty Sports Network. So for all of the students and for EJ Shodzinski, thank you, Topper Nation, for watching. We will see you Monday on the West Liberty Sports Network.